put those somewhere. I want you guys to see this. It's like, oh, I really don't want to be on camera right now. And yes, my Christmas tree is still up. Okay. 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 And yes, my vacuum's right here now. I don't know why that is. Yes. 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 And yes, I am doing arts and crafts over here. The sun is playing me though, foe. The sun is playing me. So what I'm doing right now, in case you're wondering, is sealing the inside of these jars because that is a necessary step. Hi. Hey, Meat Master, how's your day going? Well, it's going pretty good. I've really been doing nothing exciting, but yeah, sealing jars. So what happens is if you want to put candles in concrete, you have to seal the inside so that I can show you guys what would happen in an instance where you don't seal the inside. Hold on, let me go get a candle. I'll be right back. All right. I don't know if you guys are going to be able to see this, but if you don't seal the inside, oh yeah, you can see it. See that little rim of wax around there? I lost the wicks in this one. I don't know how, but I just poured, I had extra wax, so I just poured it in here. That smells so good. So what'll happen is you see it'll soak in the oil. So you have to seal it. This one's sealed. Oh, sorry. This one's sealed, and you see it doesn't have that ring around it. So that one smells good too. But so that's just one. This one gets the little wood lid. It's not really wood, but whoops, I did that backwards. So that's what I'm doing right now. That's what I'm doing. So I figured I would chat with you guys. Yeah, the wax soaks. Well, the wax doesn't really soak. I don't know. Some people say that it could. I did this one. This one's super cute. Look, it's a pineapple. Oops, the lid isn't. Probably shouldn't have done that because now I'm going to get paint all over the lid, but I'm not going to put it together. How cute is that? So it's a little pineapple. I have to test this one. It's new, so I haven't tested it out yet. But I'm going to try making a really big candle in this one. This one's really like a flower pot type thing. So, and then I got this one. I don't know if you guys seen this one yet. Where's the lid? Here it is. Hold on. I have a big one of this, and then I have little ones. So I like the little lid. It's cute. So I have to try this one again because my other one, I don't like the wicks that I put in it. So I'm going to try this out again. But yeah, isn't that pineapple so cute? I love it. I saw that. I don't know. When I was a kid, I know I still have this thing somewhere. In fact, I'm actually surprised that I didn't hang it back up. My mom had this little wooden pineapple thing that was hanging on our wall in the kitchen. And I don't know why. I just always liked pineapple. Like, I absolutely hate eating pineapples. I don't like the fruit. I hate the way it tastes. But I love like the look. Like I have pineapples outside. I have them everywhere. So no, we're not swingers. I know that's like a thing. I don't know. Fucking weird thing if you ask me. But anyway, so yeah, so as soon as I saw that mold, I was like, oh my God, I have to have that. It's so cute. It's so cute. So yeah, so I have to seal these. I'm gonna let them. This is a long process. Just want you guys to know that I have to meet the concrete. Then I have to let these things sit for like a good week before I could even put the sealer on them. So that's another reason why I want to use the one specific wax, because that doesn't need to cure as long as some of the other waxes that I use. But so I have to put the sealer in, and that has to go for a couple of days. You have to let it sit so that kind of hardens over a couple of days. So it's like, it's a long process. So I'm trying to get things pre-made kind of, and then I could sell them. So then we have this one. I'm going to try doing that. I wanted it so bad to do this for like a little 3-wick, but I don't think it's big enough for 3 wicks, so I might just make it 2. But that's another one. It's a little wooden lid. Or you could use this as a planter. Any one of these, really. Not, I mean, some of them aren't going to be that exciting. Like, if you use it as a planter like this is, to me, this one's just candles. Did I do this one for a second time? This was me attempting to get black and it not really working out. But these jars, I like this one because it's so thick. But that's one of my favorite ones. I'm going to do something with vinyl on these too, I think. I might put like a leaf or something. I don't know. I'm still like experimenting, you guys. That's what's taking me so goddamn long, dude. I have all these different ideas in my head, but I'll get there. I'm hoping to like launch this by at least February or March. So I feel like I'm close to launching. So I at least got 1 or 2 candles like really worked out where I feel like confident and safe in selling 2 of the candles. Flower pots are good to go, you know. In fact, I could probably start just putting those up, and not on a website, but maybe kind of like Alicia does on a Facebook page, and then just having people PayPal me. This pot, I don't know if I showed you guys this one. I personally love this one. This is one of my favorites. It's Davide. So, David, I have an angel. I think I've shown you guys these. An angel. I have David. What's the other one? Venus. So titties. Titties are out. I have Venus over here. I'll show you guys. Oh, and then hold on. I got some new stuff that I'm going to show you guys. Hold on. There's this really cute little heart thing that I got. It didn't work out, and I'm so upset. This, I think, is what I'm really excited about. We got trays. We have these beautiful trays that you can put your candle or your flower pots on. This is Venus. The only thing I don't like is I wish it didn't say it, but whatever. It does. But you got Venus. My son was like, boobies, when he saw this. But I'm going to do trays. These bigger trays. And then I got these. I don't know if I showed you guys these. I think I might have put a picture. The little flower pots. Dude, I got cement everywhere. Like, So I painted these. And I kind of like the effect of them like painted with like the, you know what I'm saying? Makes it look more dimensional. So I got that one and I got this one. So these are flower pots. I'm not using these for candles. Like these are strictly for flowers. Little pot. You could put a cute little aloe plant in there. Something. And then I got these, which are same thing. I think they're about the same size. So, and I painted them, but I like the way they look plain or painted. It doesn't matter. Either way, I like them. Ow, motherfucker. And then I still got like more molds that I have that I'm going to order, but I think I got enough for now. So anyway, I like the painted. Yeah, it looks, what do I do with my brush? I don't know. Oh shit. I shouldn't have put the lid on this. It's going to get stuck. Did I put the second coat on this one? I don't even know. Distracting. You guys are distracting me. I want to learn how to make flower pots. It's very easy, Alicia. There's so many ways you could do it. In fact, when I first started making them, I had no molds. And so what you could do, and I did in the beginning just to see if I liked the process, and I'm talking just about the flower pots. I'll show you guys in a minute. Let me just get this painted. So you could go to like the Dollar Tree, right? And buy like a flower pot and pour the cement in there. You just have to like oil it up so that it doesn't stick to the plastic. But you could do that. And then you put another piece in it. And I'll show you guys the first ones that I made when I first started this. But yeah. It's very easy. There's so many videos online. Just look up on Google concrete planter. I'll make a video eventually how to do it. I love it. I don't know. It's so fun. Like whoever thought that I would enjoy this so thoroughly, but I really just love it. There's something just so exciting about taking something out of a mold and trying to get the paint to look cool like this one. You know what I'm saying? This one was an experiment. I'm not really crazy about the way it came out, but I did that one. Did I do this one? Yeah, I did this one. And then that one, and then the big one. Okay, I think I put 2 coats on everything. I only put 2 coats. Some people go crazy and they put like 3, 4 coats. It's a little excessive. Yes, I'm a lefty, Donna. Yes. But you have to kind of do that. You have to seal these. I've tried not sealing them, but you have to. And the sealer that I use, just FYI, it's called Earth Safe Finishes. And so it's environmentally friendly. There's no, chemicals, harmful chemicals or anything like that in it. It's VOC, no VOCs, none of that shit. It's like totally legit. It's okay if it gets hot. Thank you, Bernie. Hey, Bernie, how you doing? I haven't seen you in a long time. How are you? Thank you for joining. So yeah. So anyway, so that's what we got. Oh wait, there's one. I missed one. Here, this one. These I'm just really making for testers for candles, but that's why like this one's all like marked up. I always forget. Look, I got shit all over it. So I would never sell that to somebody with marks all over it. Somebody else here does. Somebody else here likes to do. But yeah. All right. We're good. That. Love your vessels. I still want the one with the waterfall blue. Which one, Nana? The waterfall blue. Are you talking about the crystals? Dude, the crystals that I use, I didn't realize this. I had to go to run to like all these different Michaels. So these are when I do the pots with the little crystals, this is what I use and I glue onto the pot. And I go to Michael's and there's like one miscolored one in there. I don't know if you guys could see it. But anyway, I didn't realize that they only sell it, during Christmas. So I go to my Michael's and they were like out. And I was like, oh my God, I still have a lot, but I was just like getting worried. I mean, I could order these on Amazon, I'm sure, something like it. But the reason that I specifically liked this one is because it has like this, I don't know if you guys could see it. They have like this iridescent like look to them where if you look at it at different angles, there's like colors in it. So I was like, I had to run to all different Michaels to try to find them to like stock up on them because I was like, oh shit, I want the geode vessel. Yes, Floor. See, and like that I could do. So I don't know. I might just start off maybe just like posting them maybe in my community page, put my PayPal down, and then let you guys order them like that. My whole family is lefties. Really? Thank you. And my resin painting, I would show you guys, but I just poured the clear coat over it today and I fucked it all up, dude. I'm so mad about this. I'm gonna just turn my camera off for a second. I poured the clear coat on it and I'm so mad. It got well, no, the clear coat's fine. I told you guys I was gonna make like glitter lines yesterday. Well, I think I didn't make the glitter like thick enough. Like I probably should have added more glitter than resin. So what ended up happening is when I put the lines on, they were supposed to be thin lines, and I would show you guys, but I can't because I can't lift it up right now. They like spread out and they made like glitter rivers. So I was kind of upset. I mean, it still looks cool, but it's not the look I was exactly going for. So, live and learn. Next time I know to make it, double the amount of glitter so that it doesn't spread out as much, so that it stays kind of firm. Or I might actually have to wait just a little bit for it to kind of settle so that it's a little thicker. But let me take you guys outside and I'll show Alicia the first pots that I made. So this, hold on a second. Let me put you guys down for a second. Don't mind me. I'm like a mess right now. My fucking cushions out here are so dirty from Ovi. All right. So check this out. This was, don't mind my broken window too. I broke the window. Well, it had a little crack in it, but one day I don't remember what was going on. Jesse was doing something inside, so I went to go like this, just to like stop him. I like to get his attention, and I did it with my fist, though I'm not gonna do it again. I went like that to the window, and I literally did it so soft, and my whole fist went through the fucking window. So, all right, so this was the first pot that I did. So what I did is during Easter, I think it was last year, I went to Michael's, not Michael's, the Dollar Tree, and they were selling the Easter buckets, right? So what you do is you pour cement in the bucket, and then you take a smaller bucket that's like similar. You see, like the inner one is another bucket. So what you would do is you pour it in the one bucket, and then you set down another one inside of it, and that's your mold. And then the only thing I personally don't like about this is like you see how the top doesn't come out like all that smooth, but I still love it. I still think it came out pretty cool. The only problem is like sometimes you might have to break the pot, the mold, crack it, but this is from an Easter fucking bucket, so that I made this mold. You could do your own mold. You guys could kind of, I don't know if you could see, but on the bottom, you see the little circles? That's from the Easter bucket. So that was my first one. And then I made this one too, with little bowls from the Dollar Tree. I just bought like their cheap plastic bowls, and then another little piece, plastic one. So again, you just pour the cement in, and then you set the bowl in the cement and kind of push it down a little bit. This one I messed up though because the bottom is really thin. So it looks cute. My hen and chicks died, but it looks super cute. So all right, now I'm going to turn my camera off. You guys can see the big fucking bags under my eyes. But yeah, so that's like one way you could try it, just to see if you enjoy the process of, making it. But I still have to send you bowls, Alicia. I keep forgetting. Those other bowls, the little ones, I'm going to send you some. And I also, my mods are going to be my test audience with the candles, because before I even like start selling them, I want to send a few out. And, so mods, you win. You win. Purple Rain already was actually the first person I sent any of this stuff to. But you would use them in the kitchen. See, I don't know. That's the only thing, Alicia. Like, I don't know if you could like mix food in them and put food in cement. I don't know. I would have to find out. But like decorative wise, yeah, if you're just like putting potpourri in them or something, absolutely, you could do that. So I will be a tester. Life Rewind, you'd probably be the best tester since you live the closest to me. The shipping would be the cheapest, but I gotta send some testers out just to make sure, that like my senses, my sense of smell might differ, so somebody might get a candle and be like, oh, this smells horribly or whatever, or it's not strong enough. I need to know if other people smell it. So don't worry, we'll get I told you guys too, I'm definitely gonna do this. I'm gonna do some giveaways on the channel, like on here, too. So we'll figure it all out. I have a couple more. My son's hockey season's almost over, as far as us having to like travel and stuff. So hopefully, like that's when I want to get my Christmas tree down and really just like focus on doing this, because I would also like to do like a craft show or something. So I got to look into that, but I just spent $140 on shipping. Now I have to buy boxes. Oh my God, dude. Yeah, the shipping is fucking crazy right now too. Everything's so goddamn expensive. So anyway, so that was that. So did you guys see my community post? I wake up this morning and I'm like, dude, Laura, who the fuck are you kidding? Do they have plate molds? They actually do, Alicia. I tried. I don't know if they have like, you're talking like a dinner plate or like they have trays really. I don't know about plates because again, I don't know if it's really safe to like eat off of concrete, like or put food on it. I don't know. But they have them. The problem is with like the trays and everything is you can break these obviously, just like ceramic or porcelain or any other type of natural stone material like that. So like I'm actually going to order these fibers that you could put in the concrete to kind of reinforce it a little bit. But you still have to be careful. I'm not sure. And you can't make it too thin. You want the concrete to be at least like a quarter of an inch thick. You know what I'm saying? So just so that it holds up. Like I made these let me see if I can find one. Where is it? These leaves. And I see other people selling them, and I'm like, how the fuck do you sell this? Every single one of them that I've made so far is broken, and now I can't find it. They look like monstera leaves or turtle leaves, whatever they call it. Won't the lime in the cement kill your plants? So carrot top, yes. If you saw that other pot, the bigger one that I just showed you, that's exactly what happened. I put like a regular plant in there and it actually killed my plant. So I have to seal them. If you seal them, they should be fine. But for succulents, actually, the lime is very, very good for the succulent plants. I have a few with cactuses and succulents, and they're like thriving in there because the lime makes the soil either, I forget, it does something with the pH. I forget whether it's like more acidic or less acidic, but whatever it does, it's really good for succulent plants, but it's not so good for for other plants. But I mean, you gotta see. You could buy pot. Yeah, that too, Safari Dream. You could put it in a plastic cup and put the plastic cup in the pot, and then you don't have to worry about it. But some of them, I mean, a lot of them I'm specifically just going to sell as succulent planters because they're so tiny. They're so small that you really couldn't fit any other type of plant in it. So a lot of them are really small for that reason. Yes, Alicia's candles are beautiful too. I love the one she did. What was the last one you did, Alicia? That I was like, oh, that's so cute. I don't know. I love the little like the flowers on it. I'm not typically a fan of like the dried flowers in the candles, but the way she does it, it's so cute. Like she actually like does it with like a purpose. You know what I'm saying? Not just can I show you your Facebook, Alicia? All right, hold on. Oh, I don't. What is it? Oh, I know the name of it. Not your personal Facebook. Old, what is it? Old Wooden Cottage. So I decided that. Remember, I told you guys a while back. I was like, oh, I can't do the name. Old. Is it Old Wooden Cottage Candles? Yeah, this is it. So a while back, I was like, oh, I can't take my name. I actually think I can. So I might go back to the original name that I planned out. It's so weird because I made a Facebook page for my business and it's like already getting views and I don't even have anything posted on there. It's really fucking weird. But I know that a lot of people are stalking me. All right, let's take a look at this. Lisa, you don't mind, right? Me showing this? Let me just wait for her to answer. Beautiful glass vessels. Oh, did you buy the ones like the ones you were showing us that look like this? So funny because I was in Joann's Fabric. Oh, and I'm so upset. I'm so upset. They're closing my local Joann's Fabric and they're open like they're moving. They're moving to where did they say they were moving to? Oh, to this town that already has a Joann's Fabric. And dude, like Joann's Fabric is like my go-to place if I need something just like really quick, like paint or beads or something, because it's like literally right down the block from me. But they're closing it now. So I'm so upset. Alicia, is it like this one? Hold on. Remember, you were showing us something that kind of looks like I just broke it. Oh my god, I'm so upset. No! Fuck. Well, I guess I could glue it. No! I just broke it. Well, anyway, did it look something like this with this? Oh my god, I'm so mad. I just fucking broke the top right off this thing. I could glue it. This is mine anyway, so it's one of my testers. Oh shit, look at that. The top chip too. Damn. Anyway, this is one of my testers, so it's all good. I'm so mad. This is the wax that Laura said sucked, but it smells so good. I love it, actually, the wax. There's some like yellow in there. I don't know what's going on, but this is a tester that I'm waiting for it to cure. So I can't believe I just broke that. But I remember you showing, I know, right? I break something every week. I remember you showing us something similar to that. And I got the pineapple. I tried the iridescent on the pineapple too, but I don't know if I'm crazy about it on here. But I just made this one the other day. I like the pineapple. I gotta try putting a candle in it and see if it'll work. Some wax. But yeah. I'm so mad I just broke that. I could make another popper. I can actually glue it back on. That sucks. Well, whatever. What are you gonna do? That's my favorite one too. Yeah, I love the pearlescent finish. So anyway, the fuck was I gonna say? Totally just lost it. Oh, Alicia's thing. Here, let's take a look. Let's take a look. Present. Share screen. And here's Alicia's. I was looking at her Facebook page recently and I was like, oh, I love your oh, well, first of all, she did the soap, which is so cute. I love the soap. But hold on a second. Let me go down here. Ooh, those are cute. The little wooden doble, the white. That's kind of like the one you sent me. Where is it? Oh, no, mine's blue. I like that one, though. I still haven't lit it. It's too pretty. I don't want to light it. I think some candles, like, they're just, like, too nice to light. You know what I'm saying? Let's see what else. Where was the one where you put? Oh, those are cute, too. Oh, I kind of like those. They're, like, irregular shaped. Oh, I like that one. Is that the whole thing with the wood and everything? I like that. That's really cute. There she is. Is that the soap? Wow, I didn't see you posted all this other stuff. Oh, this one, the video. I love this. The flaming candle. She pours it in. This is the one where I asked you. I was like, did you she melts it a little bit on the top to hold them in place. It looks so cute. Like that looks so much better to me than like, I don't know, people just like sprinkle them on sometimes, which isn't like terrible looking. I'm just saying I like this. And I don't know, where do you get the dried flowers from? I've never seen like personally those types. The only thing like, are you sure though? Like do those like, they don't set on fire, right? Are they paper or are they like, what are they made of? Or are they actual dried flowers? Soap is messy. Yeah, it looks like it is. I watch a lot of soap makers on here. Those are so pretty though. I love the look of it. Like that. You know what I'm saying? It looks like a purpose. Like I love that. I think it looks so pretty. I love the tree. I love the little piece of burlap. Like it's really cute. I love the tree one. I could order one from you. Like that. That looks so cute. I like the pink, the nice pop of color there. Hers look just so good. Oh yeah, here's the smudge sticks that we heard so much about. But yeah, you did such a good job. All right, I'm gonna close this. Looks so pretty. My dad took one of Alicia's candles for me. Oh shit, get out of here. Yeah, they look so cute though. So wait, you dry them? I get them from a supplier. Oh, they are real. Okay. They're so like thin though once they dry out. I feel like, and then once they're covered in wax, I guess it wouldn't like be flammable at that point, right? But that's very common. I see a lot of people doing the dried flowers. It's just like yours is done with like a purpose where it actually looks like something. And see, I would buy that and I wouldn't even light it because I wouldn't want to ruin it. I feel like it looks so pretty. It's really hard though to find. Wait, Whole Foods has pretty little flower tops like that in with spinach. Oh, get out of here. Well, you could eat dandelions. I didn't know this, but I tried. I actually tried drying some of my flowers over the summer, and they they looked all right. They came out all right. The smudge sticks are on back order. I'll be receiving more next week. Okay. Now that those smudge sticks, do you like light those on fire? All right. So I want to show you guys. I gotta show you guys my community post. I know I would not light those because they're so pretty. They look so pretty. So hold on, we're gonna go to my community post. So I wake up this morning and I had a text message and a comment that somebody had replied to my comment or somebody's video because I think I wrote, who is that in Laura's picture? Because it don't look nothing like her. And they both told me, all right, so two different people who I know don't speak to one another, both told me that she's claiming that that picture that she's been showing on her community post, I mean, on her live stream, is a non-photoshopped picture of her from 25 years ago. Now, if you go back 25 years, that would bring us back to 1998, Laura. And when I was 1998, I remember I got my first digital camera, and it was like a new thing to the market. Okay. And it was this little, I think Casio made it actually, or it was either Casio or Panasonic, right? And I took a picture of me, my best friend, Doug, and my other guy best friend back at the time, my friend Eddie. And like, it was so pixelated. like it was so bad because I think the cameras were only like 3 megapixels. Like when they first started, my mom's always been into like cameras and photography, and they didn't even have a digital SLR out at this time. Okay, it was just like a point and shoot basic camera. But my mom was always into photography, like just as a hobbyist, and cameras and shit. So we always had good cameras at my house, or like decent consumer cameras, not like professional photography cameras, but my mom always had good cameras. She would do her homework. So, when the first digital camera came out, my mom was like, I got to get one. And she bought probably one of the first ones that were out on the market. And like the quality of the pictures was fucking horrible. Absolutely horrible. Right. So, but it was cool. It was a cool concept. And I remember you could like barely see like on the little screen. So like I was like the first one of my friends to have a digital camera. Everybody was like, holy shit, because we always had computers in my house. We always had cameras, like whatever. But the marketing at the time was they would sell by the megapixel. So like the more megapixels, now you don't hear people talking about megapixels anymore when it comes to buying cameras, because pretty much once you get up to 10, there's really like 10 is more than enough. Some of them will market for like 12 megapixels or more. You don't need anything really more than 10. 10 is fine. But anyway, so yeah, so I think at the time my camera was like 3 megapixels. So like, but here's Laura claiming that, yeah, this picture is from 1998, where, we didn't even have those types of cameras out at the time. And nobody was really, were people photoshopping pictures? Yeah, they were, because there was Photoshop back then. I don't even know if the clone tool, because that's like really mainly how you do it, but the clone tool sucked at that time. I've been using Photoshop since that time. That's where I learned in high school. Like, come on, Laura, dude, this is not even you, bro. Like, I saw the picture. Let me pull it up. So I snapshot this from her live, so it looks pixelated, but I'm like, dude, Laura, that's not you, bro. Why are you trying to pretend that that's you? Like, who are you trying to fool with this shit? Everything about it doesn't look like you. Like, it kind of looks like you. It resembles you. But if I saw that picture somewhere else, I would think that that was not you. So I'm like, okay, here's Laura trying to say that. Now, mind you, I didn't hear it. I would love to hear the clip of her saying that this is actually a picture of her from 25 years ago. An unphotoshopped picture of her from 25 years ago. So when I looked at the picture, I was like, dude, I remember her having that picture on her Facebook, but it not looking like that. Because that's a wig, I believe, that she has worn in some older videos of her from Making a Murderer days, right? So I go on her Facebook page, and you could see her profile pictures. And oh, what's that? There's the real picture. And now this is, I know you could do this on Facetune, I think it is, because when I was friends with, I think it was Tiffany at the time. It might have even been Laura. Shit, I don't know. One of them, we were dying laughing because I was taking the pictures of myself and like, I'm like, oh my God, it doesn't even look like me. Like it'll like completely change your face. Like it'll use your face, but it just makes you look like a way, way, way prettier version of yourself, you know? Like, come on, Laura. Who are you kidding that that's an unfold? So let me get this straight. This was from her Facebook in 2017. She posted it as a profile picture. And, you know, first of all, that hairstyle was not even a thing 25 years ago. Like people weren't doing that like root look. Like, oh, Laura, who are you trying to kid, dude? Come on. Like, look at this, dude. Come on, Laura, really? Like, who are you trying to fool with any? It's like Tracy's picture. It even. I mean, that's the same picture. You can see. Look, there's a shelf right there, and there's the shelf. This one's just tilted, probably because of the way I screenshot it. But you know, you can see the books. There's like a bookshelf. Okay, there's like something over here. It looks like I don't even know what it is. There's the books. So the hair is exactly the same. Like, who are you trying to kid, Laura? Like, seriously, you really telling people that that's a picture of you from 25 years ago? Come on, girl. Come on, girl. Give me a break. This is like when I found Laura. Okay, I found Laura before I ever talked to her because I was watching the Making a Murderer documentary on Netflix. And I Googled, you know, as I always do with any case I ever followed, I would go on YouTube and see if there's any more information out about it. So I found her channel, and I remember she had this picture of her, and she had this purple wig on, and she looked beautiful in the picture. And I was like, oh, wow, you know, because, you know, I was just like, oh, look, a girl like my age, I was thinking, right? Who's pretty, who's into true crime, yada, yada, yada. Well, I come to find out that she comes on my live, right? A couple of like months after that, because she used to use that picture. In fact, I think I have the screenshot because I saw it on her Facebook. Hold on a second. I'll show you guys. I saw it on her Facebook when I looked for the other picture because I remembered her having that picture, the specific one with the wig, with the blonde hair. But this one really got me. I'm not saying Laura's not pretty, but like, dude, come on, Laura. You know what I'm saying? Like, you're trying to fucking tell people that that's actually you. Like, come on, dude. Nobody's perfect like that. Nobody's skin is perfect like that. Come on, dude. This one's another one that I don't know what she did, but it was severely photoshopped. And if you go logged out of Facebook and you go look at her profile pictures, anybody could go see them. This one, it's so funny because it appears right in a row. And it's like, dude, why would you put both of these pictures? You know, like the whole purpose of this is to try to like fool people into thinking this is what you actually look like, you know, to catfish. Why would you put both of these on Facebook so people could go down and look and be like, you know, whatever. And I'm sure she'll be like, oh, you're a stalker. You're stalking my Facebook page. All right. Well, whatever, Laura. You were stalking my Facebook too on fucking candle websites and shit. And your little buddy Capone, he stalks me everywhere. So, hold on a second. Like, come on, dude. Anyone know the app? It's called Facetune. It's Facetune. I'm pretty sure that's where it is. I have to. So look, when I first found Laura, this is the person that I saw. This was the person that I thought was a real person who was just a younger girl, you know. So you can imagine how shocked I was when she came on my panel for the first time and looked absolutely nothing like this, you know. I was like, oh, wow, because here's the real picture. And I'm not saying she looks like terrible, but like, come on, Laura. Like, you know, there's a big difference there, dude. Why are you doing this? Why are you lying about it? Like, I don't understand. Like, why would you want, for somebody who does go on camera so much, why would you want people to think that you look like this? And then when you're not on camera, it's, I mean, when you come on camera, it's obvious that that's not what you look like, dude. Like, if you can't see the differences here in the picture, and I'm not saying her original picture, like, there's nothing wrong with it, dude. Why would you do this? And then like try to catfish everybody. You know, I just don't get it. I don't get it. All right, let's get her fucking mug off my screen. I just don't get it, dude. I don't know. I've never fucking put up pictures like that of myself because I feel like it's just false advertising of myself. Like, you guys could clearly see what I look like. I come on here without makeup all the time with my fucking swollen ass fucking eyes and bags under my eyes. Like, I don't care, dude. It is what it is. Like, this is what I look like. And that's it, you know? It's what I look like. But I just had a laugh about that. And hold on, there's one more thing I had a laugh about. Not laugh about, because this isn't even fucking funny. But somebody sent me this last night, and I just I just find it funny. Oh my God, no way. Oh shit. Oh, that's so sad. This girl that I know, somebody just texted me, told me she's on hospice. She's so young. Oh my God. That's so sad. Jeez. She has 2 young kids. One of them is my son's age. That is horrible, dude. I knew she was sick. Oh my God. That's so sad. All right. Oh my God. Wow. All right. Oh my God. All right. I'm sorry. That was just horrible. So somebody sent me this last night, and I just, Laura had a lot to say about how I parent my child and talk to him. And she even claimed to have recordings, right? Remember that? It's just a couple of weeks ago where she was talking shit and saying, I don't care about my kid. And, I don't feed him properly and I shoo him away. Remember she told me that? Remember you guys heard that just a couple of weeks ago? I shoo my kid away all the time when we're on the phone. That was her claim. Now, Laura, every parent does that, right? When you're on the phone, you need to teach your kid manners. Hey, I'm on the phone with an adult, I will talk to you, but, in a little bit. 9 out of 10 times, he's just being lazy, my son, and asking me for like a drink when like he could just go get a drink himself. He's a kid. So I found it funny last night when somebody sent me this. Here, let's take a listen. I can't play it on there because it's on my phone, but.
My date, stay out. It's a state of mind. Hang on one second. Out. I'm getting the fucking drink. No, you were taking sages and I told you not to touch it. No, I'm not. The fridge isn't open. I just heard it, Dayton. Heard the cabinet. Stay out. Heard the cabinet. Okay, Dayton. He took pills for back pain and holding his guitar and eventually moved on to heroin. Okay. Standard.
Okay, so that was the whole clip of her fucking, being the food Nazi as per usual. Get out of the fridge. I feel so bad for those kids, okay? Because, you could fucking sit here and judge me about me feeding my kid whatever the fuck it is you think I feed him, but at least I let my kid eat when he wants to. And I'm not standing over him every time he opens the fucking fridge door or, fucking talking, and I'm sorry, but my kid ever fucking talked to me like that, we'd have a fucking problem. My kid ever, I'm getting a fucking drink. Not at that age, dude. Talk to me like that, you're going to find out the fucking hard way that should never happen. But, But she has so much to say about everybody else parenting, you know? The fuck out of here, Laura. You ain't perfect either. I've heard you yell at your kids before. And you know what? That's life. You know what I'm saying? That's what you should do. You should fucking yell at your kids. I don't know if you should be yelling at them every time they fucking eat, but whatever, dude. You have to discipline your kids and teach them. So if I said that to my mom, dude, I would have got my fucking head knocked through a fucking wall. If I said I'm getting a fucking drink, yeah, that would have been, that wouldn't have went over well in my house. My dad literally would have fucking picked me up by the fucking throat and like threw me. Like if I talked to him like that, whoo girl, I should never want to. They're getting on you. I think he's, I don't know, 15 maybe, something like that. Mm. But yeah. Get the fucking drink. And you know what? I don't blame him. To be quite honest with you, I blame her because, first of all, you don't fucking correct him. You don't mute your phone, I mean, your computer when your kids ever. I don't know why. You're yelling at your kid and you don't fucking mute your thing. But like, where, listen to her, and then that's where her kids get it from. So does it surprise me that her kids talk to her like that? No, because that's the way she talks to people. So they're gonna, emulate what they hear coming from inside their home on a daily basis. But she's acting like she's so perfect. Laura's the perfect parent. We're all horrible parents, right, Laura? I'm a horrible mom, right, Laura? I don't care about my kid. Okay, girl. Keep fucking telling yourself that. Day my parents passed. I never said that word in front of them. I'll be honest with you, my parents allowed us to curse in the house, okay? Since I was young. I mean, I'm talking like probably like 10 or 11 years old, which is probably the reason. I never said the F word though, dude. The F word, like as a kid, no, but if I said shit or whatever, my parents didn't care. They just said no F word, fine. I use it now like a sailor. I have a horrible mouth. But my parents always said, you don't talk like that outside of this house, and you don't talk to us like that. So if like I was in a conversation with my mom and I was like, or let's just say we were doing something and I stubbed my toe and I was like, oh shit, my parents didn't care. But if I said to my mom, I'm getting a fucking drink, no, dude, my head would have got knocked off my fucking shoulders. Like it would have been rolling down the street. That never would have fucking happened. My parents let us curse in front of them. I think it's a little different. Down south, people are very strict about that kind of thing. Up here, I feel like parents are a lot more lenient about that kind of thing. Like in New York, I don't mean to sound like Laura, it's a New York thing. No, it's really not. It's just that I do feel like I know a lot of my friends have, talked to their parents and they can curse in front of their parents, just not at them. Do you understand the difference? So like there's a time and a place where you're allowed to use that language, but you can never use it against your parents like that. So, you can never be like, you're a piece of shit or fuck you, mom. That, no, but you could curse in front of them in conversation. I know families down south, like I've just noticed from a lot of people that I've talked to on here that they're a lot more like strict about that kind of thing. And I understand, you know, completely. Oh yeah, Susan. When I was a kid, my mom, trust me, she used to wash my mouth out with soap all the time. I was constantly getting it didn't work apparently, but yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like I just can't like how the fuck do you let your kid talk to you like that? Yeah, she has no morals. But it's not even like it's like, dude, you fucking judge everybody else, Laura, and here you are. Somebody caught your ass. I don't know. I don't know when this was from. I don't know if it was last night or the night before. They just sent it to me. But like, you got fucking caught there, boo boo, yelling at your fucking kid. I wrote shit in a letter and how to eat. I read soap. Oh shit, get out of here. Ha. Oh shit. But my parents did allow cursing in my home, but they talked to us and were like, listen, you curse here. You're allowed to say certain words here, not like I never the F bomb, only when I was older, when I was an adult. But you know, if you say shit, we don't care. Just, you don't say it at school. You don't talk like that in front of people, you know, like in front of whatever. If you're at work, you don't talk like that. Like in front of adults, if you're at a friend's house, you don't talk like that. Like, I know there's a kid that I know that he fucking curses like crazy, right? And the parents know. And like I heard him saying something one time and he said it right in front of me very brazenly. And he's my son's age. And I was like, oh my God, like if my son ever talked like that, I would knock his head off. Like, not literally, but you guys know what I'm saying. Like, I'd be so mad like at my son if he talked like that. But this kid, I mean, he just like lets F-bombs out. And it sounds so weird coming from a kid that age. He's like 10, you know, but that would never happen in my house. My son's not allowed to say that word. You know, if he says shit, I don't care. Like, if it seemed like that as how I grew up. If he said shit because he hurt himself, fine, you know, but he's not allowed to. And he knows it too, because if he ever tells me like, oh, this kid said that word, he'll let me know. He'll be like, the F word. Like, he won't say the word to me. What? My mouth dropped when I heard a creator say her elementary age son calls her a motherfucker and she's fine with that. Oh, yeah, no. My son, that would be a problem. That would be a problem. My oldest, one of her first words was shit. I used to tell people she was saying see it. That's funny. Again, like, everybody's raised differently, you know, so I'm not judging, but damn, girl, you got caught with your fucking pants down on that one. You're on a live, you know, and you're constantly pointing the finger at other people because, you know, apparently Laura's the perfect parent. She's never yelled at her kids or had to yell at her kids, because not only is she a perfect parent, but her kids are perfect too. They don't bother her. She used to make comments to me on the phone about my son, and I would fucking just be like, whatever, you know. She'd be like, oh, why don't you do this? Why don't you do that? Her and Tiffany both. Now, mind you, when I was friends with them, this was what, like 3 years ago. So my son was like a lot younger, but they would make little comments about my son, and he was very active at, you know, at that age. Still is, but you know, every kid's different. My kid just happens to be a very active kid, and I guess Laura had, you know, fucking 3 little angels that never bothered her. You know, it's easy to forget. It's like, just like with me getting the dog, right? I forgot how much fucking work it was to have a puppy. I thought having a puppy was like so easy. Why? Because it was 12 years ago the last time I had a puppy in my house, you know? And at that time I didn't have a kid, so it was probably easier than it is now, you know? But here I am with a puppy again, and he drives me nuts, you know? So, I mean, you forget that, you know, it's easy to say when your kid's 15, you forget about how they were when they were 7 years old, you know, how they acted at 6 and 7 years old. Yeah, her kids do. I've heard her kids coming in cursing, and that's fine, dude. As long as you teach them respect, you know, there's a time and a place to use that, then fine, you know, but don't sit here judging everybody else, you know, and pointing the finger at everybody else and saying how everybody else is shitty parents and this and that. And, you know, you aren't perfect there, boo-boo. People in glass houses shouldn't throw rocks, Laura. So anyway, yeah, puppies are a lot of work, to say the least. But you know what? It is what it is. We'll get through it. Were you ever friends with Laura? Another history. So yeah, Nunya. So here's a little brief history lesson on that. I met Laura through this woman named Pink that we call Pink Lady Luck. She's still on here, but she does her own thing. She's a very sweet lady with a hardcore Boston accent, a really cool one. And anyway, she used to do impressions of Molly Golightly. Okay. So I don't know if you've heard this name, but I'm sure you have if you've been hanging out around here. Diane. Okay. Diane's kind of the reason that this whole community merged. It was kind of like the true crime community and the drama community merged together. And back in the day, I called it the Krama community as a joke, one time. And it's funny because now like that has taken on a whole different meaning now. Not the same thing. Like back then it was crime because it was people from the true crime community and people from drama community. Not necessarily creators, but just like followers of true crime, like myself, that merged with the drama community, which was Diane's channel, Diane, Wendy, Randy, and all those people. And it was me. I met Starlight, hello Starlight, and a couple of other girls, and we all became friends, right, at the time. And we all had it was kind of like what's going on now, right? We all made videos criticizing Molly Golightly at the time, every single one of us, right? And that's how we kind of all came together. That's how Diane found me. She found one of my videos that I did about, talking about her, because we were all following this Chris Watts case back in the day. So Diane, me, and a couple of other people, Laura, were friends, right? Then Science Girl came around, Alicia, but we weren't friends with her. She was friends with MGL, right? So you might have heard her talking about this on her panel at one point in time. Alicia has this panel one night, and this was like a changing point for everybody. Alicia has this panel one night, and Laura and I'm sorry, not Laura, one of Molly Golightly's friends and this guy Brian St. John get into like an argument. So Laura had been watching Molly Golightly, and there was this girl who went by the name of Barbie, who used to be very good friends, close friends with Molly Golightly. Her and her husband are well off. They have a lot of money. So they used to donate to Molly Golightly, like super chat her like $600 like in one night. So when Laura saw that, she was like, "Ooh, I got to become friends with this girl," because Laura wanted the money. She saw the money that this girl would donate, and she made it like, "Oh, I'm joking," but like in reality, no, you're not joking, Laura. You really want, just dropped my AirPod. You really wanted to become friends with this girl, So she goes up, she saw an opportunity that night on Alicia's panel to come to the defense of this woman against Brian, who she was supposed to be friends with. Yeah, thousands, Natalie. That's probably more like it, right? So Laura jumps up on the panel that night to become friends with this girl, jump to her defense, right? To try to like win her over. So she gets won over. And that was like everybody in our community got really pissed at Laura because we were like, the next night Laura sets up a live and she's having Molly Golightly on her panel. And everybody was like fucking pissed at her. Like, what the fuck, Laura? We're all against this lady. And now you're going to become friends with her and have her on your fucking panel? So Laura starts hanging out with Molly Golightly and she starts acting like Molly Golightly. She's like, "Oh, you guys can't sit with us. We're the cool kids." Like, seriously, she started acting like a total asshole, So the more she acted like an asshole, the more pissed off people were getting at her, right? Whatever. A couple months goes by. Her and Molly Golightly fall out. I forget even what happened. I don't even remember at this point, like, why they fell out with each other. And then by that time, everybody in the community hated Laura. I mean, she always had her own little following, but like everybody else hated her. And they were making videos about her nonstop, like people from the drama community, nonstop videos about her. So at a certain point in time, I actually, I always had a care for her because we were raised in the same place. Laura grew up a town away from me. We didn't know each other, but when somebody's from your area, you have like that connection to them, whatever, when you meet them like somewhere else. So like if you move down to like the South, let's just say like South Carolina or some shit, and you meet somebody that's from New York, you're going to have that bond because you're both from the same place. So it's kind of like that. So I did feel bad for her. Some of it was excessive, and at other times it was like, Laura, you need to just take some responsibility. Laura had gotten caught in a whole bunch of shit, like Patreon chats, doxing people and all this bullshit. So Laura would never take responsibility for anything. So I went up on her panel once and I'm trying to talk to her and just like, here, this is how you could settle the problem, take some responsibility. But of course she didn't listen. I got frustrated with her, whatever. A couple of years goes by and I meet Tiffany. Oh, geez. Boy, was that a mistake. I meet this girl, Tiffany, right? And I become friends with her. And then I don't even remember, something with Diane. Oh, I got in a fight with Diane. That's right. And that's kind of how I started talking to Laura again for a second time. I gave her a second chance, right? And that was a mistake because Laura's a piece of shit. So me and Laura started talking again. And we were friends for like, I think like a year, pretty solid. But, there was a lot of shit that happened in that time where Laura would, do things to me that she's just an asshole. She's just not a good friend. So the last straw for me, it was a couple of things, but one of them was just me just seeing who she was as a person and how she fucking treats other people, and then the other thing was she goes into Molly Golightly's chat. This is when she first started her stupid candle company, right? And she goes in there and she's like becoming friends with her again for a second time. And I was just like, dude, that's it. Like, Laura, you're an asshole, And then she tries to send me this like manipulative text to tell me, oh, I'm just using them. I got 8 sales from her chat. And I'm like, you know what, Laura, fuck you. So that was kind of like the last straw. But, so that was it. I'll never fucking talk to her again, clearly. But yes, to answer your question, we were friends at one time. We were. Whose channel's gone? Marshmallow? Yeah, Laura, that's the thing. Laura just ruins every friendship. Like, she is for a third time trying to work things out with Molly Golightly. And it's like, dude, you guys are both like, it's never going to work. A friendship between those two fucking narcissistic assholes is never going to work, like, it's not. They don't like each other. It's very clear. And, I don't know why she keeps trying. Well, I know why she keeps trying. I don't know why Molly Golightly takes her back. Because I don't know what she has to gain by being friendly with Laura, but Laura has lots to gain. She could get. Oh, Michelle's channel's gone. Get out of here. Hold on. Good. Did she take it? Yeah, but that doesn't mean anything because we know that, people will come back. Even if their channel's gone, they'll fucking find their way back here. I just wish people would stop giving that lady attention because, like, she really just doesn't deserve the attention that she gets. Yeah, friendships out of convenience never work. Both of them, mutually don't know how to hold on to friendships for like longer than a few months, to maybe a year tops. But, Laura just showed me who she was over time. Like, and I had given her a lot of chances, but she does a lot of stupid shit. And then, just by being friends with her and associating with her, it's like you have to take on all her baggage, and it's like, so people are always looking at you like, oh, are you okay with this? Because she'll just go and say, run her mouth and say really stupid shit. And then she'll sit there just like she always does and wonders why. Why is everybody coming after me? It's like, dude, because you say the dumbest shit, Laura. Hold on a second. Michelle, I'm just searching. What is it? MGL Michelle Goes Live. Let's see. Is there anyone who is friends in the beginning that's friends now? Yeah, I've been friends with, not necessarily other creators. Oh yeah, look at that. Because Molly Golightly's live right now. Where you at, sweetie? And 578 people give a fuck. Good Lord. Good Lord. Let's see. Why is she, for somebody who like thinks Michelle's such like dirt and garbage, why is she always talking about her? I don't get it. Is she so above? Oh, maybe she got struck. Who knows? I'm friends with a lot of people. I've been friends with. Me and Purple Rain been friends for years.
Men or
oops, sorry. Hold on. Let's go back to the beginning. Me and Purple Rain been friends since the beginning. Me and B-Ferg's been friends for a really long time. Me and Hummingbird. Well, we met before Laura, but we've been solid friends now for a long time. If she comes back, do not give her attention. I totally agree with that. Totally agree with that.
Oh my goodness, it cannot be true.
What the fuck is with these glasses? Did she get like a new pair of glasses? What's going on with these? Her channel's being down probably for the best all around. Yeah. Does she have like a backup channel? Because like I do not follow Michelle in any capacity. Like I don't watch clips about her. I cannot fucking do it. I just can't.
Oh my goodness, it cannot be true.
Are these the same glasses she's been wearing? Because these are like even worse.
No, it cannot be true.
Oh my god, I can't take listening to this one.
Shut the fuck up. What could you possibly have done?
Ugh, all right. What's going on with her chairs in the background? And her couch is missing.
Shut the fuck up.
Trust me, Michelle probably has like 20 fucking
Do you
troll
need
accounts.
a place to...
Is that her Christmas tree like fully decorated? Because it looks like somebody like half-ass decorated it. Like I don't get it. I don't get where's the decorations. Listen, I can't judge her for having her tree up because mine's still up too. So I've been meaning to take it down all week. It's just I've been so busy. She sounds like she's on something.
unwind?
Oh, thank you. Who just
Do you need a place?
Oh, wait, that's not
Do you
my
need a
chat.
hug?
I was thanking somebody for her fucking super chat. I just realized I was looking at the wrong window. I'm like, thanks for the super chat, not mine.
Don't touch me. I'm saying a virtual hug.
All right, I can't listen to this fucking asshole, so we'll just have to find out what happened later. I'm not gonna stream sniper. It's not like she decorates elaborately for the holiday. Dude, her tree is probably so easy to take down. There's like 3 ornaments on it. Mine, not so much. My tree is fucking full. Hey, listen, I told my husband, we took out everything outside down. I just haven't gotten around to the tree yet. But I always have such trouble parting with my tree. But people leave their trees up year round now. I have friends that leave them up and like decorate them for different holidays throughout the year. So, and that's fine. I just like, trust me, I probably would leave my tree up all year if I had the room to do it because I love my Christmas tree. I always leave my stuff up till January 6th. This is my excuse, at least. Not like I celebrate, but I always leave my my stuff up because of they call it Little Christmas in Italy. January 6th, I believe, or All Saints Day. So that's my excuse for leaving it up that long. But my tree usually is down by this time. But I'm probably not gonna get to it until next week. So I'm gonna turn the lights off, but soon. But I don't know. I don't mind it being there though. I love it. I have 4 trees up. Each one has about 200 ornaments on them and garland everywhere, lights, etc. Like, yeah, I don't mind it. I used to put up 2 trees, well, multiple trees, but I was lazy this year. The difference is you have a child and a busy life. She's just lazy. Yeah, she's just sitting online all day, every day. She wasn't home to celebrate. Yeah, that too. Nadia, that's a good point. She wasn't home even to celebrate Christmas, so maybe she's enjoying it. But I could never imagine leaving my child. I don't care how old he is on Christmas. Like, even as a grown ass adult, I have never not spent Christmas with my mom until she passed away. You know, 2016, that year was the first year I spent Christmas without my mom. Like, there's no way I would never like, and I used to feel bad when my husband would want to go see his parents or something. And I'm like, thank God they never did that. We never had to worry about that because they would either come here, like a week before Christmas or after. So, it worked out always. But like, there's no way I would have been like, no, I'm sorry. I'm spending Christmas with my mom. Thank you, Susan, for the super sticker. Thank you. Took everything down. Yeah, I didn't do much inside this year just because, we had the dog and the tree was going to give me enough stress worrying about him eating stuff off my tree. I didn't want to go into like, you know what I'm saying? Other decorations so I didn't put out any of my other decorations except for these 2 Christmas trees that I had. But everything else, I just was like, you know what? I'm not going to risk all my shit that I've been saving for all these years and have the dog fuck it up. So, hopefully next year I can get back to decorating, like I normally do. We split Christmas Eve. We didn't do Christmas Eve. My cousin just found out she has breast cancer. Oh my God, I'm sorry. So yeah, I would say roughly 4 or 5 big ones, lots of fractures though along the way. What's that? I just I don't know. I just couldn't imagine. I know her son's a teenager, but still, like, he's only, you know what I'm saying? Like, he's gonna be an adult soon. Don't you want to get in like every fucking Christmas and New Year's and everything that you can before he gets like old? Like, I'm dreading the day that my son turns like 20 and doesn't want to hang out with us on his birthday, which is New Year's Eve anymore, you know? She's just so selfish. Like, everything's about her, you know? So I guess it doesn't bother her, you know, to not spend time with her family. I haven't put a tree up for 4 years because we have a cat. Yeah, I heard cats are like crazy. I was this. Oh, big divides. Yeah, there's been, but those divides happened like a while ago, you know, and now there's another big one that's happened, which to me honestly has shocked me because these people have been so close for so long, and it's really saddens me and hurts my heart because it's not even, I don't know the details, so I shouldn't really say, but I know some of it, you know, from what's been spoken about publicly, you know, kind of has to do with Michelle. And I'm like, why are we letting this fucking idiot divide us? You know, friendships that have been together for years now. Why? You know, that lady's not worth, you know, fighting over. None of these assholes are. But yeah, there's been at least, you know, pretty big ones, you know, I would say. I just like, I don't get it. I don't get it. Just now they sell spray and actual fencing now for Christmas. Get out of here. I was thinking about putting like a gate around my tree this year, but he honestly didn't even, he got a couple of ornaments. He pulled a couple of ornaments. One of them I was really pissed because it was something that my mom bought me. And like, I don't care what it is. If my mom bought it for me, I like cherish it. And so I was a little upset about that one, but you know, it is what it is. What am I going to do? He went after a couple of my good ornaments, but he got a couple of them. But I think those might have been ones that like knocked off the tree. Like, he didn't really go after them, which I was kind of surprised that he didn't. But don't mind me, I'm just folding some laundry while we're talking here. That is hard. Look at my heart. They've been tight for years. Yeah, you know. But I don't know all the details to that whole story, and I'm not gonna comment, but it sucks, you know. It sucks too for everybody, just because when it always happens, you know. The last big divide that I was at least a part of was with Laura and then Tiffany, and it was like, you know, then all the subscribers feel like they need to pick sides, and you know, then it's no fun for anybody. You know, people start feeling like they have to pick sides, and it makes the community feel uncomfortable, which is why I advise everybody, like, you know, do what you can to try to avoid fighting with your friends publicly. Because I made that mistake several times, and you know what? It's never ended well for me. So, but then again, those people weren't like real friends, you know? Because if a real friendship that you care about divides, you know, you don't talk badly about that person publicly. At least you shouldn't. Hey, Smokey P. Yeah, so it's been crazy around here, girl. Last couple of years. Definitely some crazy shit has happened. There's nothing better than hot clothes out of the dryer. I don't know why. I just like love when the clothes are warm. You know, when you just put like something on fresh out of the dryer and it's just like so nice and warm. I love that feeling. In the winter, not in the summer too much. But yeah. So wait, do we know that if Michelle's channel got struck or if she took it down? Maybe. Good riddance is what I have to say. Good riddance. I've never seen exactly hummingbird. Never be able to, like, if you truly care about somebody, you know, and I'm not saying I didn't care about Laura or Tiffany. I did at the time, but like the friendships ended because they were such fucking assholes. Laura is the reason that the whole thing with Tiffany got as bad as it did. I totally I really tried everything I could to avoid, having a public argument with her. I felt like I had to address it just to say, because, here was, she was on my panel all the time, right? So it's like I had to say something because people are going to start wondering, oh, thank you, AJ. Thank you. Yeah, I would think I got struck too. Can Michelle come back after 2 shutdowns? Why? This is the second time? Hey, Kimmy C. Yeah, Laura was definitely the reason for things getting as bad, because I had to address it. I did say, shit happened, but I didn't want to get into the details. Like, I really, really tried to avoid getting into any type of specifics when it came to my friendship with Tiffany ending. Laura's the fucking asshole who had to keep going up on panels and fighting with her and letting out shit. And then that was it. And I begged her to please leave my name out of it. Like, you know what I'm saying? I don't want to fight with this girl. I just don't want her in my life, like in any capacity. And, she just couldn't do it. She couldn't fucking do it. So she couldn't respect, my wishes. I was told apply for monetization while under. Wait, I was told for apply for monetization while under that 7 days on a new channel and her swimming suit video. Oh, I don't know. I don't know what you mean with the monetization, but I saw her in the bikini. Listen, people are probably like, whatever. She has a nice body for her age. I'm not gonna lie, but she's so hard up for attention, dude. Like, come on. Like, you know what I'm saying? I don't know, dude. There's no fucking way that anybody talking shit about me would push me to fucking go on YouTube in a fucking bikini to like prove whatever. I don't fucking care. If you want to think that my body looks like shit, go ahead. I really don't fucking care. Unfortunately, some people here know exactly what my body looks like, but you know what I'm saying? Like, I would never, there's nobody here would ever push me to do something like that just to prove a point. Like, that's not going to fucking happen. But Michelle's, hard up for attention. And like, people like her and MGL, all those things, their looks, what they have, all those things are really super important to those people. They define themselves through the things that they have and the way that they look and and it's like, oh my God, who fucking cares, dude? Let's just be realistic, right? We're all over 40. Most of us that are in this community, I know that we have some, women here that are in their 30s, but like, we're over 40 and, nobody's going to look like they did when they were 20 at 40, don't care what you do. And that's okay. I've accepted that, my aging is hard, but I've accepted that, what? It's part of life. It's part of the process, right? We got to go through. Oh, thank you, Jess. Nana, thank you, but no, I'm not even close to perfect. And I don't want to be, I'm fine with whatever, it is what it is. I'm 42, almost 42, right? 41. I keep saying I'm 42 and I'm not. But you know what I'm saying? Like, it is what it is. We're all going to get older. We're all going to age. Our skin's going to change. Our bodies are going to change. And it is what it is. Can't all be sexy, Smokey P. Smokey P. But yeah. Well, Smokey P and I we're birthday buddies. Smokey's birthday's, shit, I forgot. Is it the day after mine or the day before mine? I forget. But it's near mine. And I think we were born the same year, right? Smokey in 1981? 18. That's like the life of a cockroach. If you have an ugly heart, your body and looks fly out the window. Exactly, Susan. Exactly it. But those are the things that are important. I'm in better shape now than my beer drinking softball playing 20s. Yeah, I don't know. I felt like I probably was in better shape in my 20s, but I kind of fluctuated during my 20s. So I don't know. It is what it is. I don't even care, you know? It's like, I mean, I try to take pride in myself, in my appearance, just because I don't want to look like a slob, but like, I don't obsess over it the way some of these other fucking people do. We let too many weirdos get too much airtime around here. Yeah, I agree with that. I heard a clip today of fucking Bullhorn Betty, and Heels won the internet today. Heels on the ground, because she had the clip. Let me see if I can find it real quick. I told you guys the other day, Bullhorn Betty was trying to say that Brian Koberger, the Idaho 4 suspect, sister was at the house, right, in Idaho, recording shit and taking pictures. And I'm like, there's no way. Like, first of all, there's no reason for that woman to even be there, but there's no way. So sure enough, Heels proved it. But the funny part is, her mom was on the phone even saying it. Bullhorn Betty's mom. I'm like, what the fuck is wrong with these people? Here it is. Here we go. Hold on, let me just share this with you guys. Those were the days. Yeah, remember MGL was the only weirdo? Well, her and Laura, yeah, pretty much, right? All right, so yeah, there's like a whole new influx of weirdos around here. Dude, I suck at folding t-shirts.
As far as that
Hold
being
on.
his sister, I completely agree it was
My thing muted me, but you didn't miss much, so. Oh, this fucking thing is gonna
his
start
sister
this
because
again.
the law enforcement had released the thing.
What is disturbing you?
I'm set back because she was there.
All right, so she's claiming that this lady back here was the sister of Brian Koberger. Now, I mean, do they look similar? I guess, you know, like in their hair color is maybe similar. I don't know, but it's like, dude, that's not his sister.
I think it was the reason why I have a problem with her being there and recording is because we know that these assailants like to see their work after the fact. They like to revisit it.
And let me just ask you, how would he, even if that was his sister and she was recording, how would he see it? He's in fucking jail, you dumbass. Like, how would she show him? Oh my God. This woman's so stupid.
The picture, it looks like they had people from both sides there. I've got more reasons than that.
Yeah, what are they, Mom?
Having the big.
So this is Bullhorn Betty's mom on the phone agreeing with her daughter that's the sister.
Having her currently being in the film industry.
Well,
she's not currently in the film industry. There's another fucking lie thing that they got wrong. She was in a movie, one movie, okay, that was like a fucking independent, probably Z-list movie. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I wouldn't even consider her a celebrity. And I don't even think she had like a major role in it, because I found the movie and I looked at the preview, and like she's in like one little part on the preview, and like not even, I don't even think she was like a main character, and if she was, she probably got like killed off like early on in the movie, because there was no footage of her in this movie that I saw in this preview. I mean, I didn't see the movie, but Bullhorn Betty was telling everybody that it was a big movie that was in movie theaters. And I'm like, I don't think it was. I didn't look that much into it, because to me, to be honest with you, it's pretty irrelevant to the case. It's a coincidence, you know, okay, his sister was in a movie where, you know, teenagers get slashed or killed or whatever, but like, I don't think it has any bearing or relevance on this case at all. But okay.
She's securing the family's future, even if it takes 10 years. She's going.
The mom is. This thing's muting me. I can't with this fucking bullshit. Anyway, Yeah. So the mom's like, yeah, she's secure. She's not even in the film industry anymore. She's a therapist or I'm sorry, a psychologist of some type for a school at a school. Like that's her career. She's not an actress. But you know, apple doesn't fall far from the tree.
To document as much as she can document to sell. Yeah.
Oh,
Oh yeah.
oh yeah.
Everybody's trying to say that the photo is debunked because she was at court in Pennsylvania. I've never seen outside.
Okay, so there, obviously it's very hard to see, but there she is, and she was at court. So at the same time that his defense team was there taking photos, and his sister was supposedly there, she somehow managed to be in two places at the same time. It's like, oh my God, dude.
I have two articles making sisters plural. Every other article says a singular sister, and there are no photos showing Amanda in that courtroom. Only Melissa and her parents.
Oh my God. But there's the picture, heels in the ground for the win. And there she is. And I just like I said in my community post, I think it was, you could see like most people, or I don't know, I might have said this to somebody privately, I forget now, but most people don't change their part in their hair. I did, but I had to train my hair to actually part on the other side. And it's like a process that you have to go through to actually train your hair to part naturally. Like my hair used to part always on my right side, right? So I had to train my part, and it took like months to like get it to where my hair now naturally parts on the left side. But you know, most people don't do that. And his sister, if you any pictures, even the older pictures that you look at of the sister, her hair is always parted on the one side. If you look at the lady in the other picture, her hair is parted on the opposite side. So most people don't change their natural parts. I did, but I don't think a lot of people do that. And the only reason I did it, because I used to have my hair part and I liked that it covered the little scar that I had on my face. But I don't care about the part anymore. I mean about the scar. But I just did it to try to get more volume in my hair. That was really the only reason I did it. But it was a process. But you can see that she's clearly at the courthouse. So there's no way she could, you know, be at two places at one time. But I always have to wait a second to see if this thing's gonna mute me again. You know, when you're Bullhorn Betty, you know, you'll just shove a fucking square peg into a round hole and hope for the best. Hope for the best. It's like, girl, come on. Is that the saying, or did I say that wrong? I don't want to sound like Laura, who says like the wrong fucking sayings all the time. Like the other day, I heard her in a clip calling people textbook detectives instead of, I think she meant armchair detectives. She called them textbook detectives. I'm like, what is that? That doesn't even make sense. Textbook detectives. Yeah. So, but yeah, you could clearly see that this is the sister. She's there, but you know, Bullhorn Betty's gonna push this narrative of the sister being there because you know she works in the film industry, which isn't even true. Investigators are not gonna let family members hang out at a crime scene. Hell no. They were about to clean that crime scene up, okay? And you know, that's why the defense team showed up there that day. Oh, I heard that hummingbird. Where was that? Somebody clipped it. Was it Kool-Aid? Hold on. That was fucking funny. I'm gonna have to restart my thing again because it's a stupid fucking muting problem that I have that I can't figure out. God, I hate folding laundry. Let me see. Hold on. Dude, how are these things getting up here? I don't understand this. How did this just get up here? Like, and I don't know how to get it off of here. This is so weird. Hold on. How did the heels video just get pinned to my... I don't understand how this happens. I don't know. It got pinned to my thing. Oh, I think because I pressed Control D. All right, never mind. Sorry, I'm just talking to myself. I need to put water in my fish tank, my empty fish tank. My yo-yo loach died. He was my favorite fish. My first fish that I bought. My yo-yo loach. I mean, he wasn't like the first fish that I bought in my life, but he was the first one that I bought when I started getting into fish tanks for some reason years ago. And he he was like, he lived till almost 5 years old, but he disappeared one day. Like he just wasn't in the tank anymore. I don't know what happened to him. So I think he died. He was the best fish ever. What's your email? I sent you a screenshot grabbed out of there. Oh, Smokey P. All right, hold on. Let me. This thing's so annoying. I hate it.
Oh, crap.
What the fuck? Why is my voice playing? What the fuck is going on right now? Oh, this isn't my voice. Never mind. That's why. I hate that this thing does this. It's so annoying. Oh, here it is. I think. Oh, no, this wasn't it. Maybe it wasn't Kool-Aid. Is it Hartley?
Themselves normal.
This is Laura doing some weird. I don't even know, dude. I don't even understand what she was trying to get across here. Hold on. Maybe it is in this clip. I remember it was in the title. Oh, no, this isn't the clip, but we'll watch this one. Fuck it.
Tell me how it comes up. Tell me what your answers are for those that consider themselves normal.
This is the weirdest thing.
Opposites attract, though. That's not a bad thing.
You know what I noticed last night? Remember we streamed a little portion of Laura's live the other day, and she had the news clip running while she was talking. That guy T-Rev that has the he was actually recently featured on News Nation on Cuomo, whatever show it is that Cuomo does. Well, Cuomo's son. He was actually featured on there about. I played you guys the clip the other day. It was a call, some call guy that called into his show, right? So they actually had him on the news, and Laura's been ragging on him. She's been ragging on this guy nonstop because, she's jealous of everybody who gets more attention than her. She hasn't said his name. Well, she might have, but she hasn't said, sometimes I've heard her talking shit about it. I know she's referring to him because she's like, oh, people do call-ins, and she's all angry and salty about this guy getting attention. But I was watching part of his stream last night because it popped up in my feed that he had interviewed, I don't know, supposedly interviewed somebody that was supposedly friends with Brian Koberger. Okay, I take all of this with a grain of salt when I watch things like this. But anyway, I noticed that on his channel that while he's talking, he has the news clips constantly playing in the background. And I just found it funny because I was like, oh, Laura must have, copied him, because I've never seen her do that. Have the news clips rolling. How they do on those shows, on News Nation, if it's the Banfield show, they'll be talking and they'll just be rolling the news clips. She's doing that now. So here she is doing.
Had a good upbringing. Not an addict.
Oh, okay. So this is Laura's definition of normal. Sorry.
Opposites attract, though. That's not a bad thing.
This is her definition of normal. What normal is.
No drugs, but not normal. Yeah, normal is someone that never had trauma, never experienced trauma, had a good upbringing, not an addict, went through life.
Okay. I'll agree with some of that, but I don't know. I don't even know what normal is. If somebody asked me to define normal, I guess maybe some of that would be in my definition, but I don't know. I guess, some of that would be in my definition. Somebody who just lives a quiet life, I would say is normal, but I don't even know what normal is. Cause there's nobody in this world that hasn't experienced some type of trauma or something, you know what I'm saying? At some point in their lives, different varying degrees of trauma, but listen to when she goes further into this, it really starts not making sense.
Everyone respected them, just never had any bad things happen.
Welcome. That would be a quote unquote normal person. Thank you, Debbie. It's old. It was the first one I found when I was trying to print out the picture. It was literally like the first one I grabbed. I was like, oh, there's a picture of me.
She just happened to, oh, there's a picture of me. I guess somebody must have commented on this picture that clearly isn't her, but I mean, it's her, but not really.
Yeah, I want people to take this test and tell me what your results are. I'm definitely not normal either, Krista. Why are you out? So while you guys are taking the test, let me...
Oh, we should take the test. It's right there. BuzzFeed.com, Christopher or something. We should take this test. I
tell
don't
you
know
why
what
it even matters. So one of my mods and members, who I adore, who hasn't been around much lately, put something in Discord that kind of took me by surprise. And I really started thinking about it. And then she added some medical terms to it. And then I realized, I was like, oh, damn, that's me. So I started researching it. That's
What?
how we ended up where we are right now. So you guys know, anyone that's been with me from the beginning knows that November 15th, I started on this numbers kick, that it was something with the numbers. And I truly believe that there was something with the numbers.
Oh my God.
But a lot of people said...
Oh, that's another thing. She didn't get this whole numerology. I was like, where did she get this whole numerology thing from? She didn't come up with this. Somebody else did, of course. There was another channel I was watching last. Okay, this thing's so annoying. It was something circus, true crime circus. I don't know. I forget the name of the channel, but yeah, she didn't come up with this numerology thing. She heard it somewhere else, but she's trying to act like it was her brilliant theory.
Is that just my mind thinking that way, or is there really something to it? Well, I don't know. To me, everybody thinks the way I do. To me, the numbers are pretty obvious, and it's right there. The answers are right there. It's not rocket science. The numbers are there. So what she puts in Discord, now I don't know if she created this, if she got it from somewhere, I have no idea. So if this is somebody else's stuff, let me know. But she didn't say I got this from somewhere, which she usually would. So I think she may have come up with it herself. The number of the house was 1122. Look at the pattern in which he killed. He left one person in one room. He left another person in another room. He killed two people in one room. He killed two people in another room.
And right there, she's wrong, right? Because hold on a second. Wait, let me go back.
Look at the pattern in which he killed.
All right.
He left one person in one room. He left another person in another room.
That's not even right.
He killed two people in one room. He killed two people in another room.
Okay, that's not right, though. First of all, we don't even know where people were killed, but he left two girls in one room and then one girl in another room, and the kid, I believe, and I could be wrong, but the guy Ethan was found in the hallway, no? Or just outside of the room. He was not found in the room. I know he was found on the floor. I don't know. I thought it was in the hallway. I could be wrong, but
1122. Is he this calculated, or are we looking for things that aren't there?
You're definitely looking for things that aren't there, Laura. That's just ridiculous. Like, I don't think this guy went into this whole thing. According to her calculations, 1 + 1 + 2 + 2 = 6. So 6 people were, yeah, it just doesn't even make sense, dude. Doesn't even make sense. 1 + 1 + 2 + 2 = 4. Yeah, it don't make any sense.
Me too, Allie. But is he this calculated? Is he calculated enough to think, well, if I leave this girl alive in 1 and I leave that girl alive in 2, and then I'm going to kill these 4, 2 in each room, that matches their house, and it matches the 13th day that I'm killing them, because it's 3 + 1 = 4. And then
God, dude.
4, I went there 12 times prior, and now on the 13th, it's the 13th time that I'm there, I'm killing them, and it was the 13th day of the year. Thank you, Struggle is Real. It was the 13th day of the year.
It was the 13th day of the year. November 13th is the 13th day of the year. Okay.
13th day of the month.
I can't stand this laptop. I want to smash it.
Sorry, on the 11th month, which is 1/1, Maybe he was going to do it on the 22nd, but he saw this opportunity. I don't know.
I don't know. Some just tells me that like when you're planning a murder, and I like, of course I don't know, but I'm just hazarding a guess here. Whatever. Like, you know, some tells me that you don't have time to sit here and think about fucking numbers. I don't know. You know, like, oh, let me do it like that. Like, I don't know. I don't know if that comes in the planning of things, is what I'm saying. Maybe he just picked the 13th because like 13's like that number, dude. It's just a bad number. You know, who knows? Who knows why he picked that day? But, you know, I don't think he was sitting there doing fucking calculations in his mind.
But is he this brilliant and calculated, or is it a coincidence?
So Laura's still stuck on the thing that this guy who fucking made like the most rookie ass mistakes when it comes to murdering people, you know, he's brilliant. She's still stuck on this.
For those of you that think it's, I don't know, but is he this brilliant and calculated, or is it a coincidence? For those of you that
It's probably a coincidence.
think it's a coincidence, what I want you to do is take this test and tell me how your results are. I just posted the link.
I need to take this test.
I'm trying to put something together here.
Oh boy. Oh my God.
Jamie, that's what I got too. He doesn't look that calculated. I agree with that too.
She's like, I agree that he wasn't that calculated, but I'm coming up with all these like really fucking crazy theories. She doesn't
And
speculate.
I just posted the link. For those of you that think it's coincidence or think maybe not, take that test and tell me what you think. Graham, please take the link of the test that I posted. Okay, so Tommy, you're like me and Jamie.
What does it say? I think test said I'm incredibly intense, whatever that means.
Trish, did you take the test?
So some stupid test is gonna. I don't get this.
What you just said is
I thought this was a link where she was like, maybe this is a different one. Maybe there was a different one where she's talking about people being normal, meaning they're not artistic. I was like, what?
Everyone listening to this is for listening to it. What?
Maybe somebody sent me that. I don't know. All right. There must have been something somebody said. Well, let's go find this test, but I have to restart my laptop. So hold on a second. We're going to have to do that first before I take the test because this thing's going to kill me here. It's going to kill me. All right, hold on. I'm gonna restart, but I just gotta join from my phone. I hate that this fucking happens. It's so annoying. All right. I don't know how to solve this problem. Remove myself. Okay. All right, we're good. We're good. Let me restart this. Yes, Michelle's channels are gone. Rhett's mom. Thank God. Both of them are gone. Maybe she took them down then. That's kind of weird that both of them are gone. I didn't even know she had two channels because I don't follow her because I just can't do it. Could you guys hear me? I don't. Oh, yeah. All right. I see the little bubble thing. Where'd you go, Laura? Is that all you got? What do you mean, where'd she go? Was she in here? Hold on. I sent it to you. Oh, all right. All right. Who's watching me? Laura? She's down. She's very desperate for attention. I don't know, dude. I don't understand the whole like fucking why even do the all right, hold on. I'll check my text once I get my computer back up because I can't look, otherwise it'll. She came in here. Was it really her? Anyway, yeah. YouTube enforcing policies, praise the Lord. Oh shit. All right. I have to check my text. Check my text. Jesus, I can't even talk. Anyway, it was just really funny that numerology, I don't really understand what relevance that has in this whole thing, but okay. It sounded like her. Oh, it was a troll. Oh, I'm sure it was her. God forbid she ever came in here on her fucking real account. Oh, I'm an obsessed stalker. Okay, well, whatever, dude. I mean, like, I don't know. What do you think that's gonna do by saying that to me? Like, do you think you're gonna get me paranoid and be like, oh my God, I'm a stalker, bro? Like, I don't know. Like, what is that gonna do? You're on. Oh, it was her. I checked. Okay, it was her. First of all, I'm not watching her. I watched the clip channel, but anyway. But like, I just don't understand this whole thing of these people thinking that they're going. Did I not call it 10 minutes back or maybe 20 minutes ago or half hour ago? I don't know how long it's been live, but did I not call it that I said she's going to come in here and say I'm a stalker? I fucking called it, dude. If you rewind this, you'll hear me saying it in the beginning when I was showing her the picture that she claims to be her for 25 years ago. We don't watch her. Why is she here? That's the whole thing. Then if I'm a stalker, she's a stalker too, because she's constantly watching everybody. She's watching Alicia, who she also calls a stalker, because Alicia wants to cover a crime case that everybody in the fucking whole USA is talking about right now. You know what I'm saying? But, she wants to be like Marissa because she wants to cover a case that everybody's talking about. Everybody's talking about it. Like, I don't know how you get the balls to be on a public platform and then call somebody a stalker for watching you. Like, it's fucking amazing. Why is Photoshop opening? Hold on. I'm trying to get back onto my laptop. Just give me a second. That's what I asked her. Why are you here? Yeah, exactly. Girl, bye. Girl, bye. Don't you have sucky candles to make with the crap you sweep off the ground? Oh, Laura. Laura. Oh my God. Ugh. They're all in her fucking Discord right now having a fucking heart attack. Mega Monster such a stalker. Her teeth are horrible. There's probably like 20 pictures of my teeth from like earlier in the live stream. Oh my God. Like zoomed in all the way. Like, oh my God, her teeth are crooked. Oh my God, she's got nicotine stains on her teeth. Oh my God. Get braces, Mega Monster. Go to the dentist. It's like, all right. Look at her hair. Look at her chin. Listen, dude, I'm pretty honored, to be quite honest with you guys, that every time somebody comments on my looks, it's about my teeth. That means that the rest of me is like, you know what I'm saying? The rest of me must be okay. If it's just my teeth that are fucked up, I'm good with that, dude. The rest of me, I guess, is fine. Nobody ever fucking has any other negative thing to say about me besides my fucking teeth, which I have fucking eyes and can see. But anyway, you know what I'm saying? Like, fucking shit. The rest of me must be pretty fucking good then. Since my fucking teeth are the only thing negative people seem to say. Come here because I'll tell you to your horse face too. Laura better not talk about teeth. Yeah, bro. Her teeth were horrible. Good for you that you fucking got money off your Patreons and shit and got your fucking teeth fixed, Laura. Where should I send your fucking award? Sorry. I have bad genetics and, my teeth fucking shifted after years of keeping my fucking jaws clenched from stress. What are you going to do? And grinding my teeth. Like, what would you like me to do about that? Would you like me to go get braces at 42? Because that's probably never fucking happening. So if you're that bothered by my teeth being crooked, you probably just shouldn't fucking watch me. Anyway, all right. So let me get back on StreamYards. Yeah, I try not to. You know what? I'll take fucked up teeth and my personality any day over fucking straight teeth and being Laura. So I'll take my personality, my life, and everything else and fucked up teeth any day over fucking one day of being her. So with straight teeth. Like, congratulations. Did you get that fucking root canal yet, though, Laura? That you've been begging for? Probably not. You have a man. Yeah, that's true. I do have a man. I do have a man who actually, actively participates in mine and my son's life. Yes. Yes, I do. All right, so let me get back in here. I just made up that they were talking about my teacher. I know how her Discord goes. Well, any Discord for that matter, I'm just trying to imagine what's happening in there. And I'm pretty sure that's probably what's happening in there, which is fine. I don't give a fuck. All right. Stop camera. Doo-doo-boo. All right. Oops. Sorry. Now I can look at my text messages. Yay. All right. Let me see what's going on here. Let's see. What the fuck? Oh, should I send? Hold on. I'm gonna send this to so you guys could all see it, even though you probably did because you guys were in the chat. But I know a few of you said that you missed it, so we'll take a look. November Rain. By the way, somebody was just asking how you were on here yesterday. I think I forget who asked me, but they were like, "Hey, has anybody seen November Rain?" I forgot to tell you. So okay, here it is. She came in here. What the fuck is wrong with you? For real. Like, for real. Do you ever stop talking about me? Every single time you go live, it's about me. You are one obsessed stalker, Jesus Christ, Liana. Who's Jesus Christ, Liana? I don't know who that is, Laura. You should try using a comma every once in a while. I didn't know Jesus Christ was also named Jesus Christ, Liana. Just stop already. It's creepy as fuck. You know what I think just happened right there? I'm going to tell you guys what happened right there. She probably meant to come in on her troll account because we know she don't have balls. Yeah, hummingbirds. Probably like that time. Remember when Tiffany came in here and she had everybody blocked except for Keith Utzi. Who's the only person she could see. Oh my God, that's pretty funny. But I just personally have a feeling because there's so many trolls that come in and say that same exact thing that she just said. Like, for real. And I have a feeling she meant to come in on her troll account because she's usually not that ballsy to come in on her regular account. And she probably just didn't realize that she wasn't signed into her troll account. So she came in here. But I'm the stalker, right? Even though you're sitting here watching me. Like, for real. Like, for real. I told you, Larry, so long as you keep fucking lying, I'll keep calling your ass out. If you want to call me a stalker because of that, then I guess I'm a stalker. So now what? You're going to have to find another insult, okay? I've accepted the insult. I'm a stalker, guys, okay? Hi, my name is Liana, and I'm a stalker, all right? So now I've accepted that insult about me. Let's move on. Let's move on. Now she'll go live and she'll be like, I fucking ignore this. Like we could pretty much map out the entire live and exactly what's going to be said. Fucking every fucking time. Which isn't true. It's only, here's the thing. Laura thinks that's true because when her, people go there and, oh, she did say me. Oh, all right. So maybe she meant to come in here. Well, too bad, Laura. I didn't even see you in here, so I couldn't even address your stupid ass. But anyway, you probably should have waited until I wasn't restarting my fucking computer and streaming something so that I actually saw your comment. Anyway, the thing is that her people send her like the little, or they'll go in Discord and be like, oh my God, MM's talking about you, right? So she thinks that, oh, she's live. Every time she's live, she's talking about me. But it's not true, Laura, at all. I did speak of you yesterday and today. Yes, I did. But her drama lives all sound exactly the same. Just insert name. Yeah, pretty much. She spoke as though she was talking about herself. So I guess she got ballsy. Yeah, she did. Because she says, what the fuck is wrong with you? For real. Do you ever stop talking about me? You're right. You're right. Every single time you go live, it's about me. which is so funny because like it's not about you, Laura. Like I don't go live with the intention of like talking about you specifically, but people will bring things up in the chat sometimes, and then the conversation will just take like a direction. But see, like if I'm a stalker, then you're a stalker too, Laura, because every time you've been going live, let's take a look at your channel, okay? Since I know you're watching now, every time you go live, it's about the Idaho force. So you must be stalking them, right? Every time. How about all the other people that you talk about on a daily basis? All the other creators that are doing better than you out there in the world that you're jealous of, that you talk about nonstop? Are you stalking them too? Just because you don't say names doesn't mean that you're not talking about people, Laura, because that's all you do is talk about other creators and put them down because you are jealous of them because they're doing better than you. Hold on a second. We're going to take a look. How long did she go live? Remember she would go live daily about Diane? Daily. So was she stalking Diane then? Like 2 years ago? Was she stalking Diane? Did this girl really go on her panel? Here, lives. Every panel is about the Idaho 4. So are you stalking the Idaho 4, Laura? Is that, because according to your logic, if something's public and you commentate on it publicly and you fixate on something, according to you, this is your own, theory. Look, all these videos are all about the same thing. So does that make you a stalker? Because every time you go live, you're putting up this murderer's face on your fucking thing. Does that make you a stalker? I'm just curious. Are you stalking Brian Koberger, Laura? Or are you just talking about something that's public? Because that's what I'm doing. Talking about stuff that's being done publicly on a public platform. So, Kathy, that's what they're saying. But anyway, yeah. But Laura, if it's boots on the foot, boots on the foot. Oh shit. She don't watch you. Yeah, she don't watch me. But here she is. And she'll be like, I don't watch her. Well, somebody just told me. She watches Alicia too, because how would she know that Alicia's covering Idaho 4 case? How would she know that? Hold on a second.
They made a scene. It was neat and it worked. Yeah, but not only did they make a scene, they looked around. They were literally boots on foot.
Boots on foot.
Yeah, but not only did they
make God.
They made a scene.
Where was the other clip that I heard where she was talking about, hold on a second, people who are normal, and she's like, oh, oh, right, okay, hold on a second, Purple Rain. And she's like, people who are artistic, and I'm like, what? Like, that's all right, somebody sent it to me. All right, hold on, I think it was this last one. Yeah, this is it.
Not well adjusted, normal. Define normal. You've never been an addict. You see the world the way the world should be seen. You're not really artistic in any sense of the word.
Like, I'm like kind of offended by that, dude, as an artist. Like, what would make just the fact that I could draw and create things means I'm not normal? Like, what? I don't even understand how is that fucking all right.
You don't really understand an artistic mind.
What? You don't understand.
The entire case is bizarre, Sammy. I agree.
Yeah, what is the way the world should be?
Your fiance's like that? Yeah, someone that doesn't come from trauma, had a good upbringing. never had bad thoughts, did what they were supposed to do in life without.
All right, dude. That's an interesting concept of normalcy. I don't know. I mean, I don't know. I don't even know what normal is. I don't know how you would even define normal, but as far as people go, right? Like I could say normally trains are on time, right? Or something like that, but like to define people as normal, I would say people who live quiet lives. That would be normal. They don't get into trouble, never have, never will, but like that's even a stretch, because people could have trouble at some point in their lives and still be normal, still come out normal. Like look at somebody like Christina Randall. She had a very hard upbringing as a child. Okay, grew up poor, foster homes. She went into what do you call those things, those juvenile centers and shit. She was in prison, but now she's leading a very normal life. She does the right thing. So like it's hard to say who's normal and who's not. But I don't know what the fuck being artistic has to do with it. Let me get this fucking idiot's channel off here. Like, oh my god, like for real. You know what I'm saying? I mean, I don't know, but I don't know how art and normalcy have to go together. Like, that's fucking weird. Anyway, I wanted to take this quiz that she was talking about, so I gotta go back into my history now, find the link. Well, the link, I'm gonna have to type it in manually, but we'll find it. I'll say unnormal. Unnormal. I mean, I just don't know how you define normal, but all right. So people, guys out there, if you're artistic, you're not normal. Just know that. Just know that. Also know that you can't control the internet. So if people, talk about you on the internet, your the way your option to that is to get off the internet, right? And stop posting things publicly where people could see them. And that would definitely help you out. I think it was around 110. I looked at this timestamp on here. Hold on. We'll take the quiz. I don't know how this plays into everything, but I don't know, man. I'm not saying there's anything wrong with theorizing, right? Because people are going to do that. I still think this guy had a definite target in that house and he mapped it out and he knew where he was going, because for him to be in and out of there so quickly, the way he knew where he was going. Hold on, I'm just trying to find where I saw this in the chat. But yeah, I mean, it's like, was it creative? She built the swamp pool, the pool. Ay. All right, hold on. I'm just trying to find the link. I know I looked down at my laptop and it said like 111 or something. So I think I went too far. Go back just a little bit. There it is. Ah, fuck. I just missed it. All right, hold on. I'm going to see if I could type this in. All right, Hold on. I have to move the window. Just give me a second here. All right. Ah, fuck. I lost it. I didn't pause. Son of a biatch. There it is. All right. I got it. Pause. BuzzFeed.com. All right. Hold on. www.buzzfeed. Fuck. Why is it moving? Stop moving. All right. Now I got to go back and find it again. All right. Stop moving. Why are you moving? All right. www.buzzfeed.com /Christopher HUD SPETH. Oh shit, I spelled that wrong. Hold on. Fuck, now I forgot where it was. All right. ETH. Oh, let me fix this before I fucking lose it all. Christopher Hudspeth. Okay. Pear, P-A-R-E. I. What is that word? D-O-L-I-A dash quiz. Oh my God. Please, please. I hope I freaking did this right. Oh, motherfucker. Oh, all right. All right. Pareidolia. What does that mean? All right. So let me share this with you guys. Hold on a second. We'll take it together. All right. We're going to take this together. Pareidolia quiz. I don't know what that is. Does anybody know what that is? I've never heard that word before. We're going to take it together. Many people have some degree of pareidolia. How intense is yours? Oh, it's going to tell us what it is. All right. Pareidolia is basically when you see something, example, a face in an inanimate object. Here's an example: water draining in a sink that looks like an eye. Get the concept? Let's proceed. What the fuck? I'm so confused though. What does this have to do with anything? What? Okay. All right. I'm just very confused. But yes, I do have that. I see things all the time. I see faces and everything. There's a fucking spot on my front porch. Well, we painted it recently, but not recently, it was a couple of years ago. But when you were able to see the wood grain, there was like a thing that looked like a face to me all the time. I see it all the time in all sorts of things. Does that mean like I'm crazy? So pareidolia, if I'm even saying that right, is the tendency for incorrect perception of a stimulus as an object, pattern, or meaning known to the observer, such as seeing shapes in clouds, seeing faces in inanimate objects, or abstract patterns, or hearing hidden messages in music. Okay, I can probably say I never heard that. Pareidolia can be considered a subcategory of whatever that word is. All right. How long does it take you to see face or facial feature within this tree? I see a mouth already and a nose. So I would say immediately. Go down this way. I don't understand what this has to do with the murder, though. I'm a little confused. How long does it take you to see a face within this plier? I mean, I see like, not necessarily a face, but I see like a mouth right here. Like it could be like a dog or a duck and an eye. So I'll say immediately, pretty much. If that's the face I'm supposed to be seeing, though. How many faces do you see in this photo? Right off the bat, this one and this one. So I'd say 2, possibly part of one here, right? A nose, eyes. I'm going to go with, oh, right there, look. 2 eyes and a mouth. I'm going to go with 4. 4 faces. So we'll do 3 plus. I don't understand what this has to do with the murder, though. Do you see any faces or facial features within these rocks? Yes, I do. Right here. It looks like a dog, actually. See the nose? It almost looks like, what's his name? Goofy. You see the eyes? And then, I see a hand over here. I see 3 fingers and like a thumb. But I see a dog, dude. Like a whole ass dog. Does that count? Does a dog face count? I don't know. What was the question? Because the answers aren't me, but yeah, I do. I don't see human faces though. Does it count if it's a dog face? All right. Moving on. I just don't understand what this has to do with murder though. On a scale from 1 to 10, how clearly do you see faces in this image? I see 2 right here. I see like a sad face, 2 eyes and a nose. So I would say, what is it on a scale from 1 to 10? I'd say like it looks like little robot faces. I'd say on a 10. But all right. On a scale from 1 to 10, how clearly do you see a face in these clouds? I see a face right here. I see eyes, I see a nose, I see a mouth, and then it looks like they got like a big hair. So I would say pretty clear. Pretty clear. But then again, I'm the girl who painted a face on a tree in my bedroom walls, so I clearly see faces everywhere. On a scale from 1 to 10, how clearly do you see facial features in this image? Okay, I'm not going to lie. I don't fucking see any faces in this. I hate these stupid ink blot things, but I'm not. Ooh, you know what? Maybe I am. I kind of see devil horns right here. and like a half a face, but not a whole face. I'm gonna go for 1 or maybe like 2 because I'm not seeing it. I'm not seeing it all the way. On a scale from 1 to 10, how clearly do you see things? My thing's not scrolling. How many questions is there? Do you see things within these sticks? Oh, I see lots of things. I see people dancing right here and here. Oh, I see lots of things, dude. I see like a fucking elephant head or something. I don't know. I'm a fucking artist though. I could see anything and anything. Like, you know what I'm saying? I don't know. I could see a lot of things in here if I fucking stare at it. But I'll have to go with 10 on this one because I see bodies right off the bat. Do you see any sort of face or facial features? Yes, I do. I see a nose, I see a mouth, I see a chin, and I see an eye right there. And then I see another face on this side, more like an old man looking face. But yes, I will. It's like a silhouette of a face. Definitely, yes. Okay. Wow, this is a long quiz. How many more fucking questions? Do you see any sort of face or objects within this image? I do. I see like a devil face again. What's wrong with me? I see 2 eyes, or it could be an animal, like horns right there. And then like there's a snout. Could almost be like a animal of some sort. So I'll say definitely yes. Definitely. How quickly do you see a face within this image? I don't, to be honest with you. Kind of. It looks like a frog, like the head. Here's the mouth right here, and the eyes, and then like the frog head. I'll say 10 seconds. No, 5 seconds is good, right? Say that. All right, keep going here. Dude, this is the longest quiz ever, BuzzFeed. Did anybody else like used to just sit here and fucking take BuzzFeed quizzes like all day? Like back in like 2006? Just me? Finally, on a scale from 1 to 10, how clearly do you see faces or objects within this pattern? I don't really see faces necessarily in this pattern. I mean, I kind of see like a mouthy looking thing here, but it's like a really like abstract, like eyes and a mouth, like maybe like an owl or something. So I'll say like somewhere in the middle. We'll leave it there. Okay, I'm done. Let's see. You have incredibly intense, whatever the word is, pareidolia. It seems you could find a particular object or face in just about anything. I can. You're not even necessarily searching. It's just the way your mind works, tending to look for recognizable patterns within whatever you're looking at. Okay. I didn't need to take that though to like fucking figure this out, but I really do though. I really always see faces and things, like I always do, and it kind of bugs me out a little bit. So, okay, what does that have to do with the murders, though? I'm trying to figure out why she was making her chat hate that. She trying to say he was seeing things? I think that what happens with these cases like this is that people just try to overcomplicate everything. You know what I'm saying? For the normal person to make sense of why is it that somebody would murder somebody, right? Barbara, I'm the same way, girl. I could literally find a face or something, some kind of object in almost anything I look at. Looks like JLR eating a pizza. All right. So people try to overcomplicate things. Like once you start getting into like numerology bullshit, like, dude, the guy did not sit there planning out the dates. Maybe he did in the sense of like, okay, well, Saturday night would be a good night to do this because everybody's home Saturday night, and it just happened to be the 13th. But like, I don't know. I feel like something happened with this guy. Yeah, that's what I'm so confused. Nonsense. I'm so confused how it's connecting to the Idaho 4 case. We know that this guy posted in some forum about some visual snow, but that's not like hallucinating. kind of thing. I don't know. So I really don't know how she's connecting that to this. But exactly, just facts. We'll never understand it. He's evil. Something somewhere along the lines clearly happened between him and one of those girls that I personally think, this is my theory, this is my thoughts on it. Okay. You don't have to agree with it. But I feel like sometimes, most of the time, it's just the most simplistic of answers, right? Something occurred between him and one of the girls that was in that bedroom upstairs. You know, since in my opinion, that's where he went first. That's who he was looking for, you know, whether it was like, I heard somebody say today, I believe it was Cinema Shogun. I don't know if any of you guys watch him, but I watch his videos. I've been watching him for a long time. He's got a very sensible, good head on his shoulders. I don't agree with every single thing that he says, but you know what I'm saying? He's pretty level-headed, right? And he was saying like the connection could be something just so small as in like they gave him the finger driving by him one day and he fought, you know what I'm saying? Like a road rage incident where he drove by them, they cut him off and he followed them home one day. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like where they didn't know that there was a connection, but he made the connection there. You know what I'm saying? That's where he made the connection to them. It like who knows why he targeted them, but I personally feel like there was some type of obvious connection because you don't just he would there has to be, right? Common sense is telling us that there has to be some type of connection, some kind of interaction that happened at some point in time because you don't just go to a school. Like why wouldn't he pick, girls at a school, at his school? Why would you go to another campus, pick girls at another campus, right? And then like the fraternity houses would probably be an easier target if you were going to just randomly target fraternity people because first of all you have to do is go on Google Maps and you can find the fraternity house because I did that. I didn't do that the other day. I was looking at a map of the area the other day and the fraternity house is actually, or I'm sorry, a sorority house if you're targeting women, but the fraternity house is actually listed on Google Maps. So you could, it's how they have like like if there's a store nearby, you could click on it. They have it for the fraternity house, right? Because typically the fraternity house always stays the same, just with different people cycling through it, right? So, if you were targeting the sorority house specifically, I could understand that. Okay, I'm just gonna go to a college campus and I'm gonna find the sorority house, and that's what I'm gonna do. But this wasn't a sorority house, from what I understand, right? I think it was just a bunch of girls that were living in a house together, or maybe he was, I don't know. I don't know what he was targeting, but there had to be some type of interaction between him and one of those girls that was up there. I think personally he went up there. I might be wrong here, but I don't think he went there with the intention of doing everything that he was doing. I think he might have went there with the intention of maybe one person, going there for one person and one person only. But you have to think, once he went into that room, there was two girls in the bed that he didn't know they were going to be in there, right? So now he's got two people. Then we know from the affidavit that at some point in time, somebody said somebody's in the house. And I believe it was Dana who was downstairs on the second floor. So maybe, her and Ethan, at some point, he heard them and now is like, oh shit, there's, a witness to this. So now I got to kill them in case they saw me. So he goes after them. And then the other girl, I don't think he knew she was there. We don't know if the house was dark. We don't know if when she peeked out the door, if the lights are off. We don't know if he saw her. We only know that she saw him. So maybe she could have been targeted. I don't know. We don't know yet. But I just don't think exactly, Beaver. He ran into them at a frat party or something, out at a bar maybe one night, or something to that, degree. He ran into them, he got rejected, and he got upset for whatever reason. And I'm not blaming the girls, but who knows what they said to him. They could have called him a creep or something, and it really fucking hurt his ego. Somehow there has to be some type of connection. I mean, he followed them or somehow found them. But there has to be a connection somehow. He could have found the girl on social media and hit her up in the DMs, you know what I'm saying? And then stalked her. Like, who knows? Who knows? But I just because of the proximity of that college to where he lived, I feel like they ran into each other in a town somewhere. You know what I'm saying? Like at a common place, like whether it was a Starbucks or a restaurant or a bar, you know, or a party or something. There had to be some kind of connection there where the girls might not even remember it. You know what I'm saying? Maybe like, you know, I can't tell you how many times I went out to a bar and some creepy guy started talking to me. I don't remember every creepy guy that I've ever encountered in my life. You know, to them, it could have been nothing, but to him, it could have been a big thing. Think he watched and figured out their house was the party house. I don't think they ever interacted. I think he was thrilled by the possibility of killing. Yeah, like that's a possibility too. Definitely was watching the house. I mean, we have evidence, you know, that's solid evidence that we know he was hanging around the house. Who knows? Maybe he was friends with somebody who lived in a house over there. You know what I'm saying? Maybe he was friends with somebody that lived over there. Maybe there was something where the schools, you know, were interacting with each other through the classes or something. Like there's so many possibilities there. Do I think he sat there and planned this out through numerology? No, I don't think so. Definitely had a target. Definitely had a target. You don't just pick a random house. He had to know that those girls were living in that house, that there was, you know, young college age girls. From what I understand, I didn't even realize this, but there's a whole apartment complex next to that house. Is that house on campus or it's an off campus house, right? So he has to have some familiarity with the area that, like, okay, this is an area where college kids live. And maybe normal people are mixed in there too, obviously, because there was a lot of calls about noise complaints and everything. I'm with you, nonsense. I hope the justice comes sooner rather than later. That's what I hope. I hope these families don't have to wait, you know, years before they get them. Do you think he called the Uber driver? What do you mean? What Uber driver? Oh, the Uber driver that drove them home from the bar? I don't know how he would do that though. Like, how would he get their number? Maybe, well, no, I was gonna say maybe he met them in the bar that night, but that can't be. He was definitely following them that night. I believe. I believe he was certainly following them that night, you know, because he knew that they were home. Like the girl Xana, the girl Dylan, he might not have even known she was there or home that night because she might have not went out that night. We don't know what she did that night. We don't know what her, you know, where she was that night, or I don't know. So, oh, you mean for the food? Yeah. I saw a news report yesterday and I'm like, that's not true. They're like, oh, the murder could have been stopped, you know, had the DoorDash guy came, like, you know, whatever time it was. And I'm thinking, no, because the DoorDash guy comes to the door. How would he have stopped it? I don't know. I don't believe that. He could have just waited for that guy to leave, you know? I don't think he got in touch with the DoorDash person just for the, you know, how would he know? How would he know? You know, how would he know the guy, the number? Because like when you go on DoorDash and you order, it just generates the nearest person to you. You know what I'm saying? The computer will generate a thing to let the nearest person, you know that there's an order coming in. So I don't know. I don't know about that. One of the girls partied in a bar in Pullman. Oh, really? So there you go. You know, could have met them by there. The driver would have said so to law enforcement. Yeah, that's true. I mean, there's so much that we don't know. I think they have way more evidence on this guy than what we know of. Way more. You got to remember, they took his computers. I'm sure, you know, when they went into his apartment, all his devices were seized. I mean, that's just like typical in any investigation. I feel so badly for the survivors nonsense. To be honest with you, like I wouldn't want to be them. I would be like, why didn't he take my life too? Because I wouldn't want to be the survivors, dude. That's the worst. That's just got to be the worst feeling. First of all, you have to now live in constant fear, okay? I mean, not of him necessarily, but could you imagine like that happening in your house, okay? And then not knowing who it is for all this time, whatever it was, 7 weeks, I believe, not knowing that who did this, okay? And if they're still out there and if they're still watching you, could you fucking imagine the fear that those girls are living in right now and the paranoia that they have, and then the wondering why me, why them, why me, why not me, just I can't even like begin to fathom what those girls are feeling. And then you have assholes on here like fucking Molly Golightly and Betty Bullhorn that are just so insensitive to like what these people are going through. Even his family, And then you have Daily Mail and all these people following them. Like, sick. There's no, hold on a second. There's no connection. Hold on a second. You know what I do find really weird though? There's really no connection between BK and that bar other than he lives in the area for the last couple of months. Oh, I don't know. I didn't like hear about the bar, so I don't really know much about that. I have noticed though that, and this was a case also with Brian Laundrie, right? These people, these that do these things, it's very odd, and it seems like a lot of them like lack friends in life, close friends at least, because with Brian Laundrie, even nobody really came forward and was like, yeah, I was best friends with Brian Laundrie. You know what I'm saying? And it's like the same thing. I feel like everybody that has come forward to this point, even just saying that they knew him or they were friends with him, whether these people are lying or not, we don't know. But none of them are like real close friends. You know what I'm saying? It's all like people that like just kind of knew him, but like so far, nobody really has said like, yeah, he was my best friend, or we hung out on a regular basis for X amount of years, and nobody recent. Everybody seems to be from high school. There's been nobody that's come forward, at least that I know of, that that recently knew him in more recent times. We need to talk about the Joseph. Hold on a second. Duncan case sometime similar in ways to the Idaho. 4 victims, very educated. That's one too. One survivor, finally an adult. Oh, I never heard of that case. Joseph Duncan. Interesting. Yeah, the Tinder girl. It reminded me of the Chris Watts case. Remember all these like fucking weirdos came forward and said that, oh yeah, I went on a Tinder date. There was a guy. Hold on a second. I just had to grab my drink. There was a guy that said that, yeah, I went on a date with Chris Watts. Like, bullshit you did. Yeah. I don't know. I don't believe that girl's story necessarily, but I don't know. It's possible. I don't know. The guy he worked with came forward. The guy went from the pizza place or something. Hummingbird, are you talking about that? That guy? But what I'm saying is like nobody seemed to have like a real like deep connection with this guy. Like everything is like, yeah, I worked with him or I knew him in high school, but like nobody seemed to have like a real solid connection with him. And I feel like that's like kind of how it is with a lot of these killers. They don't really have close friends. Maybe they're just not capable of forming those types of bonds with people. It's very weird. Tinder girl. Oh, at the school. Really? I didn't see that. You have a link? One of my good friend's husbands worked for ISP on that case. Super attention seeking story. Yeah, very weird. Did you hear Molly's live stream where her and some other dummy role played being a cop and being Dylan? Why didn't you call the cops? It was infuriating. No, I didn't hear that. And thank God I didn't. I've heard enough of her stupid bullshit and clips from people. She's just so ignorant. It's unbelievable. Yeah, Tinder is a hookup site. Absolutely. I'd be embarrassed to even tell anybody I was on there. How's that? You know what I'm saying? That's what I always thought Tinder was. I don't know. I mean, I don't know much about it, but any stories I've heard that that's what it's for. Hold on, I gotta find my phone. Where's my phone? Man, StreamYard really sucks the fucking battery life. Oh God, I was sitting on it. Jesus. Very I don't know. A lot of people come forward in these cases for attention. It's sad but true. Sad but true. That was, dude, what is fucking wrong with that woman? Is it clipped anywhere? I know Kool-Aid had a few of her clips of her talking about this, and it's just infuriating to watch. Absolutely infuriating to watch. Let's see if we can find it. I mean, just there's no respect. She like laughs, and it's like, I don't know, dude. Just nothing funny about this case, you know. Savage showed it today. Oh, okay. When people, I hate what Dean's going through. Could she have responded better? Sadly, yes, but that does not make her a suspect. You know what? I don't even want to say she could have responded better. Maybe she could have, but you know, she probably most likely talked herself out of, you know, whatever it was that she might have thought was going down. Like most of us just don't think that that's going to happen, you know, to us. So she might have just talked herself out. She was relatively new. You know, now that I have more information about her, like it makes a little more sense, because I think to myself, okay, she was new to the house that year. She might not have been as comfortable with everybody. You know what I'm saying? Like to invade into their privacy like that, or call the cops, or, you know, she didn't want to be that girl that made a big deal about something, because like we don't know what she saw. You know, she could have just saw a guy walking out of the house and not seen detail like that. He had blood. All right, she saw that he had eyebrows, so we know that she saw something, but, you know, maybe that's where the light was shining on his face, and that was all she could see, was that he had a mask and eyebrows. At this point in our lives, it's not odd to see somebody walking around with a mask. I mean, I still see people driving with masks on in the car, and, you know, so I don't know. We don't know. We don't know what other steps she could have taken. Maybe her phone wasn't on her. Maybe she didn't want to run out of the room. Like, there's so many possibilities there. All right, so let's take a look here. Hold on. Oh, is this the one I saw? Hold on. She says she's not a victim. Is this the girl when she's talking about the girl? What? Who is this person? Oh my God. That's a long ass name. She didn't necessarily know there was a threat. I know. Yeah, exactly. She might not have known that there was a threat of any type, you know? Sometimes even hearing what we know she heard, you know, you could easily talk yourself out of that. I don't know. I just don't know. And we don't know if she was drunk or, you know what I'm saying? Like, we just don't know. We don't know. We don't know. She did the best she could. Yeah, exactly. We don't know. We don't know. I don't feel comfortable attacking somebody like that, you know, in this position when we don't have the full story. I'll save my judgment for when I know everything.
Why would you pick on a victim? Is that what you just said, Blue? For context?
Bro, look at this person's name. The Ruby Pearl Glamper True Crime Podcast. That is a long fucking name, girlfriend. Who is this?
Not a victim. Who's the victim? The victims are dead. Are you kidding me?
Oh my God, dude.
See, you are dumb.
She's too ignorant to understand that you could survive and still be a victim. Wow, dude. Wow. And again, this is a life coach.
You're dumb. I don't want dumb people out. That's why I just threw you out. Get out.
Rewind
Why are
it
you
a
picking
bit.
on a victim?
There's
She's not a victim.
I can't rewind it. It started there.
The victims are dead and they're gone forever.
Wow.
Idiot. Get the fuck out of here.
No one's trying to
Wait, hold on. I want to read Nonsense's comment. Hold on. Just facts. Exactly. Did y'all hear Molly talk about how that basically wouldn't have been her? She said, and then said she basically doesn't have common sense. Oh my God. I don't know what you're referring to, but she doesn't have common sense, clearly. All right. When I was 19 and they never worked up. Oh my God.
victim shame or
Fucking
her,
Christ.
or, but
Telling
to
me to stop.
question,
Get the fuck out of here.
but to question why she didn't call 911 for 8 hours is
What are you kidding me? That's
completely
even
legitimate.
fucking content. And no one's gonna.
You know what's funny? We don't even know if she's the person that called 911. How do you like that? We don't even know if she called 911. That might not have even been her. Might have been the other girl in the house. You know what I'm saying? She could have fell asleep and then the other girl woke her up. Like, who knows? We don't even know who dialed 911. They haven't released that. They just said the roommates, but we don't know which one specifically.
To step on it, right? You think Justin's gonna fucking step there? You think Justin's gonna go live and talk about why this girl didn't go and call 911? No.
Yep,
It's
anything
not.
for a view.
Do you think Born Betty is gonna talk about what? No, because she's on good terms with the family, right? She's on good terms with the family, and they don't want anybody talking there.
So here she is talking about her quote unquote friends. Wow. Wow.
Ill about this girl. No, I'm sorry,
Meanwhile, Betty did talk shit about her.
but it doesn't make sense. Let them all hate me. I don't care. Let them all hate me.
Wow. So she don't care if her team hates her?
Let them all hate me. I don't fucking care.
She could have took her phone, went and hid in the closet.
I'm saying
And
what
this
everybody
girl-
wants to fucking say. Oh, she questions it too? Let me
Yeah,
guess.
Betty does. Betty does.
Betty's questioning it? Good.
Yeah,
Dude, wash your fucking hair. Holy shit.
yeah,
Good. See, that's the Betty that I love.
yeah. She's
Fearless Betty.
she's
is what
pretty
I-
hot about it too.
Good. Because that's the Betty that I have respect for, is when she's fucking fearless.
Imagine having to be that girl and having to know that this fucking idiot is judging you. Jesus.
That's what I like. There is no pussy footing around. This fucking guy, all right, is very fucking smart.
I am so sick of people saying that this guy is smart. He has to be one of the world's dumbest criminals ever. Oh, dude, just because he's got a PhD does not make this guy fucking smart, okay? He obviously lacks street smarts and common sense.
And if he has the fucking chance,
First off, okay, a sheath, a knife sheath, is supposed to be worn on your belt. So how it got left behind? Sorry, I'm eating some fruit snacks. I'm starving. How it got left behind the way it did, right there just shows he's a fucking idiot. To
walk, he might fucking find it. And if this guy fucking walks,
Oh dear God.
yeah, it'll come after me first.
Yeah, but you take your phone, you can hide in the closet, you whisper, you I know women, I know people that there's been people who will
Ugh, what is tongue, dude?
I know women, I know people that there's been people who will like
Dude, what is up with the tongue, bro? It's so weird.
Call 911 and pretend that they're ordering a pizza. You know,
Oh my God. These people. There was one where Mallory was on her panel, and that one is even more disgusting. These people are so fucking delusional. They really are. Let me see if it's up here. Hold on. I don't know if it's this one. We'll take a look at it. The tongue is
Just like
gross.
Roberta. Listen, I pray that I'm wrong about these people.
Oh,
but
this is it. This is it.
I'm soon yet to be wrong.
Well, listen.
I'm soon yet to be wrong. Oh, yes, you are.
What's your name?
Marianne.
Marianne. Listen, I've been known to show up in front of people's houses, Marianne. So I'm just putting it out there, lady. And guess what? I have also got a nice black wardrobe I can wear for the occasion. Just Mallory Williams, here we go. Here, listen.
Listen. I don't know how long she's been wearing that outfit, dude. I don't know, if this is fucking, I don't know. She's got a lizard tongue. Ugh.
People, just saying.
There's no need for a protest. He's already in jail.
Oh, see, listen. I'm all about keeping the heat on people's asses, right? Where Betty is a.
Okay. Now, I don't know. Just listen to what Mallory's saying here, because it's like such bullshit. Mallory, you just started covering cases, quote unquote, right? I use that loosely. But you just like joined this fucking true crime shit. What? A month ago? 2 months ago? Like, it's been recent. It's been real recent. And she's acting like she's been at it for years doing this. Like, but listen to the way she's talking. Listen.
A protester, I hold the torch under people's asses. And it goes back to just what we're saying about the police force here and their investigation and what we do. I want to reiterate what it is that I do, and I feel that we do as a group.
As a group, you guys literally met up, what, twice? Is it? Twice. So she went to and you'll hear her say this. She went to the Quentin Simon house, okay? Once, stayed for like an hour, and then like bounced after she got her sunglasses. Then the second time they met up, which was more recent, right? They went to the Olive Garden. But listen to what she's saying here.
Indirectly or directly. Listen, a lot of these cases, well, let's just take the little Savannah trip that we took up there for the poor little boy's name.
Quentin.
Wow. You fucking bought a plane ticket, flew to wherever the fuck. Oh no, maybe she didn't fly it to that one. No, she did, or drove, or whatever the fuck it was. You traveled in some way, shape, or form to protest because you cared so much about this little boy, but you can't even fucking remember his name. What was his name? Wow.
Quentin, yes, baby Quentin. Listen, here's the thing, people.
Listen.
We went up there and he wasn't getting. Oh, he definitely didn't get this, did he?
Nothing.
He didn't get this. He didn't get any kind of national.
He didn't matter. This is what they're saying. He didn't matter. They're trying to lead people to believe that this little boy didn't matter until they went there. It was already a national news story at that point in time. You fucking idiots wouldn't have even known about it if it wasn't already across, all over the news.
Didn't matter until we showed up.
Exactly. We did that. Now, I wasn't necessarily there to protest. I was there to sit there and lend voice to baby Quentin and keep the heat under everybody in that family's household and keep the heat under the investigation.
Wow, Mallory. Yeah, you really did that. You really fucking did that. Let me tell you. They made such a difference.
The last thing I wanted was for those people to leave the landfill. Last thing we wanted was for anybody to get comfortable up there and watch a Netflix series. See, that's the same thing with here. And that when I say standing in front of somebody's home, I may not want these people to be comfortable in their own home, whether it be throughout a trial. We don't know where this is going to go. But I'm just saying, if I show up, it's because I don't want you to be comfortable.
Why'd she just turn her camera off there? Hold on a second. Looks like she grabbed something and then she turns the camera off.
We don't know where this is going to go. But I'm just saying, if I
That was weird.
I show up, it's because I don't want you to be comfortable. I want to keep your ass hot, and I don't want you to enjoy Netflix. I don't want you to enjoy your meal. I don't want you to take in any moment of relaxation. I need you to be well aware of what's going on, and if you get no sleep, I've done my job.
Why'd she turn her camera off there? That was weird. Very odd.
But I'm just saying, if I show up, it's because I don't want you to be comfortable. I want to keep your ass hot, and I don't want you to enjoy Netflix. I don't want you to enjoy your meal. I don't want
She like picking her nose or something?
you
What's going on?
to take in any moment of relaxation. I need you to be well aware of what's going on, and if you get no sleep, I've done my job.
And look how good of a listener her quote unquote friend is. She has to pick up her phone. She always looks so bored when other people are talking. Oh my God.
That's just the way it is.
It worked.
Pressure can't.
It worked, really? Because, you know, if they didn't go down there, the police never would have found that boy or whatever. They never would have arrested anybody because, you know, it's only because they went down there. I mean, they seriously want people to believe this. And then they themselves actually believe their own bullshit, which is scary.
Campaigns work. Because again, listen, what brought this fella in? Ultimately, it was a Hyundai Elantra. A search
The tongue is out.
for the most common car of the Elantra, of the Hyundai line, for God's sake, is the
The most
Elantra.
common,
You know,
the most common color.
I'm pretty sure. What's the other Hyundai? Hyundai Fox. Not the Elantra. Well, I guess that is common, but the other one that I can't remember the name. It's like the four-door sedan. I can't remember the fucking name now. I thought that one was more common. Sonata. The Hyundai Sonata. I see way more Hyundai Sonatas than I do Elantras on the road. Just saying. But I heard Marissa say that the other day. She called it a Hyundai. I'm like, what the fuck is a Hyundai?
Color is white. You know, it was like, we can't even begin to tell you just how common Elantra is, and just, you know, but
because Valerie is a professional on cars here, you know. I would say the Honda Accord is probably, and the Honda Civic are probably the two most common cars in America. But what do I know?
Because of listen, they had the pressure of the entire nation on their back. You're damn right they were going to find that goddamn Honda Elantra. But imagine if they didn't have the pressure of the nation. You think they would have looked quite as hard as they did for this Elantra?
Dude, like, are you fucking serious? So you think just because this was on the news, that's the only reason that the cops went and looked? Like, come on, dude.
You think they could? Well, yeah. Listen, what are the odds of finding this Elantra? There's, you know what I'm saying? They could.
Do you know how many murders and shit that happen and are solved that we don't know about? Like, what are you talking about? Do you think the cops only solved this because of the media? Like, come on, dude.
Could have just got comfortable and said, oh, you know, we'll just put it on the to-do list, put a bolo out for a white Elantra, you know, maybe it'll come to us, right? Listen, it didn't work like that. So what I'm saying is, you have to think of what happened here as the pressure campaign on steroids to the 110th power, right?
A pressure campaign. There was no pressure campaign. The cops are doing their fucking jobs, you idiots. They don't need pressure to do their fucking jobs that they're paid for.
It's the same thing that we would be doing as heels on the ground, but on a much smaller scale, where we can only apply so much pressure as a group of, you know, well, 4 of us, maybe 5 sometimes.
Dude, like, even Molly Golightly doesn't believe the bullshit that's coming out of Mallory's mouth right now. Like, even she knows that this is total fucking bullshit.
You know, listen, but that's what we do. We apply pressure where pressure needs to be pressure upon.
Yeah, and it absolutely works. And so some chick left a comment under my video and goes, you protest for money. And I wrote underneath, I said, you dumb. I go, we don't make any money for protesting. I go,
Dude, here we go with more lies. They don't make any money. Really?
You do understand that? I go, it actually costs money to protest. Let me tell you something. Protesting is like a last ditch effort.
This is so funny that they're like complaining about this even because it's like, dude, you're choosing to do this. Like, nobody fucking asked you to go down there and protest and spend your money. You're doing us a favor by going there, or anybody a favor for that matter.
No, none of us actually want to protest. You people do understand that, right? Like, it's not like anybody.
Really? You don't want to do it? Like, who's forcing you to go down there and do it then? Please tell me.
Let me tell you something.
Well, I will say, you know what? Monica Golightly is probably right because I think she does it more for the attention, more so than the money. But you know, everybody's got different motives. But nobody needs you to go down there.
If
Anyway.
if Boomer and Betty or Olivia came up and said, "Say, which place should we go protest?" I think I would look at them and say, "What the fuck is wrong with you? Wait, hold on. You need to sit there and explain to me your thought process on protesting and what your angle is with the protesting, because the times that we have protest, now honestly, we got nowhere. Well, oh no, I'm not gonna actually say that. I think that where it was the least effective was with John Wells, Candace Wells, Summer. We were standing in a place where they put us outside of CPS, but it was for Summer, and we were standing in a great place.
Oh my god, dude! This CPS, what? Oh my god!
And you know, we were able to, you know, tell the community, you know, this county wants you to think that there is a kidnapper on the loose in, you know, this county. You don't have a kidnapper on the loose,
dude. I didn't follow the Summer Wells case all that closely, but I do know that they said, and they made it very clear, and that was one of the things that people got the most fucking upset about, was that there's no evidence of a kidnapping happening, an abduction. Sorry, they didn't say kidnapping, they said abduction. No evidence of an abduction. I can't. I just fucking can't. These people are fucking delusional, dude. Delusional and liars.
You just have shitty police officers. You have shitty people. You have shitty CPS. You have this, and that. You can check that out on anybody else's. You can check it out on Jonathan, Olivia, or whoever. But Betty's. I stream the least when we are out there. That is very factual. When I'm out doing my thing, whether it be protesting or standing out there yelling or doing whatever it is that I do, I stream the least.
Where should we send your award? Where should we send your award for streaming the least? But you stream the most when you're not there. So, I mean, does it matter? No, you'll make the money somehow by making these idiots in your chat believe that you're actually accomplishing something.
Which means no super chats, no nothing, no views, no nothing. I'm paying hundreds and hundreds of dollars to go down there and stay there for days.
She's there for the cameras. She's there for the attention. We all know that. She'd rather be on national TV than stream on her own channel.
Being out there in the heat and the cold, nobody ever thinks about that. And now we have to deal with crackheads coming down there.
And I want to go on record, like, we encourage her to stream. We encourage her to fire up. And she still said,
thank you for going on the record. Thank you for going on the record with that.
She's there. She wants to do what she feels she's there to do. And her gift is that mouth of hers. And that's what iron lungs or something.
Dude, the bullshit, like, put your boots on, guys, because the bullshit's getting so deep in here, it's like not even funny. I mean, how these people really buy and believe this bullshit that they fucking are trying to sell us here. Like, they're just sitting, they're both just bullshitting, lying. Two con artists just lying. Oh my god.
Something. And you know, listen, she can go live in a moment and she can start recouping some of the costs that she puts out, because we all believe that she should do that, and she should prioritize, and that's my feeling, that she should prioritize and make time for that, because I believe that she should be compensated so that she's not in the red every time she goes on these trips. I want her, you know, I would like to see her come out ahead, because she deserves it. When you work hard and you go places, and especially when you're on scene and you're on location.
On scene, on location. I love all the buzzwords they use about this. Like, they're like, this is serious now. We're on scene. We're on location. Like they're filming a fucking movie. Yeah, dude. I just can't with these people.
And at the end of the day, this is YouTube. This is an entertainment platform. And I always say,
so all these people's misery, all these
listen,
people's misery is your entertainment. Is entertainment. So you're basically saying that
these are very special occasions when we take you all out on scene. And if there's ever a time to make money on YouTube, it definitely would be that time.
Wow. Straight admitting that. Oh my God.
Because it's an extra special affair. People are leaving their...
An extra special affair.
homes. They're leaving their bedrooms, their studios, their dining rooms, whatever the case is. So
she's shaking her head. She's like, why are you even saying this? Sorry, hold on.
There's time to make money. And you know, that's what, and Molly, she forgoes that. She leaves a lot of money on the table. And, you know, it ultimately just winds up going to other people, you know, and listen, you know, I'm thankful to have it. Because you know,
oh my God, bro, the cringe of this.
I'm thankful to have it.
I gave money to Betty and Olivia when they were out there this last time. I said, here's a couple $100. I said, listen, get yourself.
And that's exactly why they invite her.
Some food, some breakfast, coffees, whatever you guys need.
Oh my God.
I'm not out there. I wasn't invited to go out there. I was not going to go out there. I was intended to go to Las Vegas for our birthdays, for Holly, Jen, and I was
so she sacrificed, guys. She sacrificed.
Very sick. I would not have been of any use out there. I think that going out.
What disease does she have this week?
To these places, and now what we see now with them sending crackheads out there to put cameras in our faces.
Yeah.
And record us to try to.
Can I ask who is sending crackheads out there? Like, I'm just curious. Like, who's sending people out there? I think that there's people that just watch them. And of course, they're crackheads because anybody that doesn't like them is a crackhead. But like, who's sending people there? I think those people are just like everybody else that's watching them and thinks that what they're doing is fucking horrifying. So they're going out there on their own accord. I don't believe that anybody's sending them out there.
To get us arrested. I mean, what is that about? I mean, I have to wonder, like, I don't want any of those people watching me and to know.
Well, then you should get off the public platform that you're on because you can't control who's watching you on YouTube. Sorry.
Know that the most disgusting, ugliest, low-life, trashiest people have their eyes on me like that.
Oh, the irony.
That's probably the one time that I've ever felt like I've ever wanted to be off of YouTube. But I'll tell you one thing. If it's because of them that I do leave YouTube, they're going to have a lot of people coming for them.
Oh my God. Okay.
Because where are all these other people going to get their paychecks from?
Right.
That depends on me.
Who can I ask who's making that much money off of like her?
Low income.
Because I know I ain't.
People. Where are these low income people going to get their low income paychecks from?
Wow.
Sure enough. I mean, you don't bite the hand that feeds you. They better start using their brain.
I don't know whose ego is bigger here, hers or Mallory's.
But I'll tell you one thing. Not mentioning where we're going and what we're doing is helpful.
Oh, wow.
That I can say. That I can definitely say. Yeah, as far as.
Dude. Can I ask who's making that much money off of her, though, dude? Like, seriously. I'm just curious who's making that much money off these people. Most of the channels that cover them on a regular basis aren't even fucking monetized. The shampoo company definitely isn't making money off you. Wow. Yeah, got himself arrested by putting his hands. Yeah. I made $15.03. Yeah, exactly. I don't like, dude. I'm lucky if I get like an extra like $200 a month. Is that really making money off of people? Like, really? Come on. Nobody's making that much money off these people. They're just so narcissistic that they think people are. I'm smashing Molly and Mallory with foam hammer. It feels good. Oh my God. No one cares. She left last time. Yeah, that's true, Natalie. Nobody did care. Yeah, don't spend it all in one place. She can't make her mind up whether people make money off of her or don't. It always changes. It always seems to change. Oh my God. I think people would be cheering. She left, for those of you guys who weren't around, I know most of you guys were, but she left YouTube a couple of years back Okay. Cause like the hate, I guess, got too much for her. And it was, I want to say, and I might be wrong, but I want to say it was like right around or just after the whole New Orleans thing came out, right? The videos of her stealing the money from the stripper. Okay. Cause she was lying for years about that. And so it was finally proven, to be a lie. And she left YouTube and she went to this other platform that sucks. DLive, it's called. It's really kind of like a wannabe Twitch. I think it was started by PewDiePie, if I remember correctly. And nobody really followed her over there. Only like her most loyal, hardcore ass kissers did. But the rest of us were like, even the people that didn't like her didn't like even bother to go there because the platform sucked. She was begging for ninja guineas. Remember? I got a ninja guinea. But, I don't think people would be all that upset if she left. In fact, I think most people would be cheering. Unbelievable. But anyway, all right. My laptop's about to die here, guys. And I'm sorry, I love you guys, but I gotta eat dinner. I'm starving. So I'm like so hungry. I just ate 3 things of fruit snacks. But I will see you guys soon, definitely in the near future. And yes. All right. I'm gonna jump off here and go get myself some dinner. She can't DoorDash anymore until a credit card. Well, good. She should pay that fucking. Maybe that's the diet she needs nonsense. But anyway, all right. I'm gonna jump off here and I will see you guys next time. All right, I'm out. Stay safe, everybody. Peace. Sorry.